Say have fun in your podcast.
For your podcast.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Hey, what's going on out there? Negroraguan Podcast coming at you. I-70 Connect. I'm one half of the I-70 Connect KC store. I got my main man up at Topeka, 30 pieces of AG. What's going on, homeboy?
Not much over here, getting ready to record with you all. Glad to be on. Got a full house today.
We got a full house, man. We got some fan favorites, all like 2 or 3 of them. You know, 2 or 3 of the fans just listening. But nah, man, we got the homie Jeff on, and we got the big homie James. What's going on, pimp?
What it is. It's the deal.
So, I mean, Joe, you've been on, so I'm gonna hit James up first. What's been going on, pimp? Besides blocking us out of your life, deleting your fucking messenger, so I'm just sending you messages. Motherfucking Joe,
don't forget he changed the Skype name too. He's got a 20-meter, 100-digit safe code now.
This nigga got his Skype name is fucking recorded and shit. I don't know if we're gonna find treasure, fucking Jimmy Hoffa, wherever the fuck we type this shit into Google.
He learned him some stuff in that software engineer stuff.
Yeah.
What's been up, pimp?
I mean, it's all about it's work and managing life situations and trying to learn this coding and web development stuff. It keeps them going. But I mean, life is cool though.
Life is cool. Hey, shit, you above the earth, nigga. So
yeah, I'm still above water for the most part.
So what's that coding like? What have you always? Do you have a background in that, or are you just learning it now?
Nah, I don't. So it's like it's not easy, man. It's a lot. It's a lot to grasp. It's daunting a lot of times, but I mean, I'm starting to understand it more. But it's a pretty heavy commitment to really become proficient and to the point where somebody's gonna actually want to hire you. So I mean, I haven't been as dedicated as I want to be over the last couple months, but I'm sticking with it. But once you're in, the sky's the limit. I mean, this is they're talking about it's not the future, it's now.
For sure.
There's more web development and IT jobs out there than there are people to fill them. I mean, tons more. So if you're any way proficient, somebody's gonna want to hire you. And you have to. I mean, and attitude is important too. You have to have the right attitude, be willing to learn, and to be willing to adjust because a lot of it is learning and doing things on the fly and making adjustments. So if you're too rigid or you think you know everything already, that's not going to attract an employer. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
So I'm learning.
That's cool, man. Stay motivated though, man.
Like, I had a basic coding class like in high school, my nigga. Nigga, the amount of fucking work it took to get a line to go across the screen, nigga. I was like, no, this ain't for your boy. I ain't got it in me. So, nigga, I mean, I don't know all of you going through, but I got an idea, dog. So I definitely get that it can be frustrating, and I do appreciate you.
And it's ever expanding.
Yeah,
like people that have been doing it for 10 years find themselves introduced to things that they have no idea about, and they have to learn. Learn like a whole new language.
Yep.
I mean, but once you have the basics of computer programming and language, down, it makes it that much easier to learn a new language when it comes along. So I'm trying to get the basics. If I get the basics, the rest of it will come.
That's cool though. Stay motivated though, man. Keep that enthusiasm.
Yeah.
As I was saying, so going from the big brother to the little brother, what's going on, Joe, aka Drake Stunt Double?
Oh, that's got to be me, huh?
hey, you know, if all niggas look alike, all light skinned niggas look alike for sure.
Hey, I got a new one this week, man. A kid in class.
Yeah.
Like, you remember, we was talking about them Meluncians or whatever it was from Tennessee, the ones with the little drop of blood, black blood in them. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I had a kid in class. I'm starting to get the little silver coming in on the side, man. You know, little salt and pepper coming in. Brother said I look like George Clooney.
Oh, not George though.
And he was seriously hard about talking about that.
So you look like a dark-skinned George Clooney.
Nigga look like George Clooney, nigga, not George Clooney.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. I was like, what? Okay, I'll take it.
Nigga, slap that kid immediately. That nigga that kid has no father figure in the home, nigga.
Right, man. Like, it was nice to get somebody other than Drake for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I was cool with it.
My bad. I ain't mean open up old wounds, pimp. My bad.
Oh man, hey, somebody gonna do it tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What's good with you, man? What's been going on, pimp?
Man, you know, got some things going on at work, man. That's been trying, but
yep.
You know, I don't know if this the setting right now. Maybe as some things pass, I'll probably open up about it. But what has been good though is I've had a chance to, you know, kind of hang out and coach my daughter's cross country team.
Nice.
And that's been awesome. You know what I'm saying? Getting what's been good about it is, you know, you can spend a little extra time, you know, with her and kind of interact that way. And like I've tried at times to kind of coach her individually, but then I go into coach mode.
I've been there. I understand.
And she don't necessarily want to react to that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is when I'm with the whole team, I can be in coach mode, and she can hear everything I'm saying. But there's like a whole bunch of people to receive that. She doesn't feel like it has to be all on her shoulders, and she's able to. I think she's enjoying it, man. You know, I think she's enjoying having dad around and being, you know, part of the team. And she's still young enough where it's cool to have dad around. You know what I'm saying?
They always want dad around, just not as close. You know?
Yeah. So I think she likes being on a team where her dad's a coach. You know what I'm saying? So I've been helping out on that side. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize that till like touch on that. Like, you know, I was coaching the Twins team for a minute. And I definitely feel you, man. Like it's to be able, because your skill set is being, you know, a track coach, somebody's ran track. So me being a football player, whatever, and just being able to hand down a little bit of knowledge to them. But I also feel you on that individually. You sometimes gotta be like, oh, hold on. So I saw something. Can I tell you? And sometimes they're like, nah, we don't want to hear about it. It's like, okay, I'll shut the fuck up and drive.
Right.
But definitely, man, I definitely feel that pain, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. But last but not least, man, you want us to like just give you some time to talk about it, Frank?
Hold on, let me clear my throat. Nah, man, it's the sidebar, bro. The sidebar, the size and shit, the deep breaths and shit.
You else gonna fuck with you, my nigga? That's what we here for.
Nah, that's all right though. It's all love though, man. Nah, like, you know, just kind of reiterate what we just said before. Just, hey guys, thanks for coming back on, getting back on with us. James, you know, you were lost, but we found you.
Now I'm found.
The prodigal brother, boy.
That nigga was
Grace that did it for me.
Green. What's that nigga? Burden Dog. That nigga that went just walked off the motherfucking military base.
Oh yeah.
Bergdahl, whatever.
I don't know. He was Jason Bourne, man.
This nigga just left the whole
Dog.
military base, nigga. Just like, I'm out, nigga.
Hey, first of all,
serial podcast about him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, I haven't heard the
Oh,
podcast.
you gotta listen to that shit, man. Once I got about 2 episodes in, I'm like, oh yeah, that nigga did that shit.
Yeah.
This nigga
He guilty as hell.
This nigga got up and said, I'm going to 7 levels of coffee, nigga, in the middle of motherfucking Iraq, motherfucking Afghanistan. Like, I'm thirsty. Hey, I want shit
off, man. He had like some dumbass elaborate plan, and it just backfired horribly.
Yeah.
And he ended up being in a damn Taliban prison camp for 5 years.
They should have left his ass there, nigga.
They really should have. He was a dummy.
Hey, like we said earlier on in the pregame, that nigga gotta go. Sometimes motherfucker just gotta go, dog.
Yeah.
Sometimes the nigga gotta go.
Sometimes nigga gotta go. I don't give a fuck what your uniform look like, nigga. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
At least for me, it's a little bit more funny though, just because I know what it takes. We know what it takes to get off the fob. First of all.
Yes, you can't just walk off a fucking camp, nigga. You have to have an elaborate, nigga. It has to be almost like a motherfucking Ocean's 11 type fucking plot, nigga, to get off a motherfucking military base in the middle of the night, nigga, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and everybody's got to be on. Everybody's got to hit their cues right on time.
Nigga,
but anyhow.
When I heard that story, nigga, I was like, all this sounds wrong, nigga. All of this sounds wrong. I don't need to hear it. No, this nigga wrong. They should let that nigga die in that motherfucking camp.
But anyway, yeah, man. Like I said, thank you guys for coming on. You know, we do have a special spot in our show for you guys, the Bench Ninjas. You know,
Ninjas.
Bank
What the fuck?
I'm gonna call it Bench Ninjas.
Oh,
Hold on.
bitch.
I was not
Bank ninjas. I'm like, what the fuck is a bank ninja?
Hey, this nigga Frank made an executive decision. I was not in on this big game at all, my niggas. My bad.
Well, at least if we're gonna put words,
Bitch ass ninja.
That's what it sounds like, bitch.
Throwing stars. Slicing people with swords.
These niggas ain't
Nigga from a single
high
position,
heels and niggas, dog. Stabbing niggas with high heels, these bitch ass ninjas.
Sneaking in windows late at night.
oh damn, I walked right into that one. My bad.
As you can see, Frank did not think this through.
No.
Hey, dog, you gotta. Hey, come on, man. We talked about this on the podcast. You gotta have at least one old black man you run all decisions through, because he'd tell you, "Oh no, my nigga, I would not do that. That's not gonna go where you think.
That ain't gonna go the way you thought."
That's not gonna go the way you thought. That gets about there, nigga.
Touche. My bad though. But yeah. But now, man, I'm glad to be back on. So let's get this going.
Hold on, nigga. We ain't even got to start in 5. How they gonna be on the bench? We playing a boxing one, right? We playing just a box. We ain't even got a one, nigga.
We get one more.
Did Joe fall off?
No, I'm right here.
Okay, I can't.
He don't have his camera on.
Oh.
Can't see.
All right, I'm looking at this line up here. We marked off politics to discuss. I guess it's just basically fuck Trump. That's basically what the politics amount to. Fuck Trump, fuck Kavanaugh, fuck the Republican Party. Get out and vote, niggas. White people, Mexicans, Haitians, Cubans. I don't know if you like rights, if you like your woman being able to go get birth control, have a fucking domain over her vagina, go vote, please. Does that pretty much sum it up, I guess?
Yeah. No, hold on. You got to go vote Democrat. Don't go vote for Green Party.
Oh, my bad. Go vote Democrat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't throw away your vote.
But you let these new age, new wave niggas that just open up a book talk. Well, you do know the Democratic Party was for slavery back in 18. Nigga, everybody was for slavery back in 18, whatever, nigga. Shut up. Anyway.
Yeah, that's that slick shit right there.
Yeah, niggas on that. That's them Kanye. That's them Kanye support.
I'm on current events right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Current situation.
Please don't be sending me no Dred Scott fucking
Right.
findings, nigga, from 18, whatever the fuck. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Anyway, so moving on to Joe's favorite topic, pop culture. Drake and Ye. So what's going on with that, man? What's going on with that, Joe? You being the hip hop head of the show, the only nigga that has dropped the album on the show.
Straight up, nigga. So anyway,
hot fire.
I guess hot boy. Spit that flame. You don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
The fucking top 5 rappers. Joe.
And Joe Jeff.
And Joe Jeff.
So basically what happened is, I guess LeBron's got is it a new HBO show?
Yeah, he has a barbershop shit. Yeah.
Barbershop shit. So basically Drake came onto that, and who knows when it was recorded. You know, it could have been recorded you know, at the beginning of summer and just came out, but you know, it might be recent. But Drake was on there, and he starts throwing jabs at the beef that had been, you know, pretty much at a standstill for 4 months. You know what I'm saying? So he's real upset because he's just kind of recounting how the song went down and how, you know, Pusha T, you know, sent shots at his parents. He's like, you don't know my parents. And he was upset about how he sent shots at, you know, the baby mom situation. And so I'll come back to that one. But then, I'll do that one first. So basically, it was about how Kanye had asked Drake to come up to Wyoming. So I don't know if everybody doesn't know, when at the beginning of summer, you know, Kanye and Pusha and them, they dropped 5 albums back to back on like successive Fridays or something like that. And so I guess it was this like marathon kind of creative inspiration thing that they had going on between Utah and Wyoming, where they was in this resort. And, you know, Kanye was listening to a whole bunch of samples, and he just put out a whole bunch of beats. So he made I think her name's Tiana Taylor's album. Kanye had an album. Kanye and Kid Cudi had an album. Pusha's album was the first one to kick it off. And then Nas, his album was on there too. And so in successive weeks, they came out. So I guess at some point while they were doing this little creative marathon, Drake came up there to work on something. And so Drake and Ye were, you know, discussing things. And to be real clear, from what it sounds like, Drake was allowed to come when Pusha had to go home. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't be in the same space at the same time. But Ye invited Drake up to Wyoming, and they were talking. And Drake was like, okay, well, you know, I told him about the whole situation with the mother of my kids and sent him a picture and everything. And so Drake came to the conclusion that the information that Pusha T used for his diss track, The Story of Adidon, came from Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So he's got real animosity towards Kanye. And so where he got really mad at Pusha T was from, like, he said, you know, the thing about his parents, whatever. He said the thing about his baby mom, you know, fine, whatever. That was, you know, certain people in certain circles knew that. And he said you added the deadbeat thing to make it, you know, sound good, whatever. Ugh. But when he started talking about his producer, 40, and started how he said you were wishing death on him because he had multiple sclerosis. He said right then,
yeah, that nigga 666. I was like,
Puka.
Hey, nigga. Cause I remember, I knew about I knew about his producer ever being sick and had, what was it? Either sickle cell or not sickle cell.
He's got MS. He's got MS, multiple sclerosis. Yeah.
That man 666. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, nigga, he was going in. So basically, Push is like, there's no rules to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, like Jay-Z left the condom on Nas's baby seat You know what I'm saying? Whatever the shit was. You know what I'm saying? He said, ain't no rules to this shit. But Drake was like, when you start wishing death on sick people, he said you're gonna get punched in the face. And that's the story of that. You know what I'm saying?
Drake ain't punching nobody in the goddamn.
He didn't say he was gonna punch him in the face. He just was like, karma's gonna come around.
The thing is though, but like,
and you gonna get punched in the face.
But did I wish? Can you wish death upon a man that's already dying?
So Push said, I've never wished death on him.
Exactly.
I just stated facts. Like how long does he have? Tick tick tick.
That man tick tick tick. This man 6'6" like this nigga. This but I get what Drake's saying. That's my nigga.
Right.
Like if you James fucking whatever had a disease or some shit that I knew that was like eating away at your life, I'd be like, yeah, you can't talk about my niggas like that.
Yeah, right. But I mean,
without getting these hands, nigga.
But be clear though, he didn't talk nothing about how he dropped the Doopy freestyle, the W freestyle. You know, he didn't talk about nothing how he called his girl out and everything. You know.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But go back to that, how Drake. Yeah.
So anyway, with that being said,
because to me that's a bigger line to cross. You talking about my woman who I later on who I'm about to marry versus talking about your nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, the greater the fucking you talking about my woman, nigga, that's real fucked up.
So basically, Push was gonna go in regardless, but that gave him permission to go ahead and go in with 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? So basically,
hump that black woman like. I know you gonna say something, nigga.
Oh, you ain't about to come. Look, you about to come up in this house.
You ain't about to get none of these motherfucking cakes.
Up in this house?
Up in this house?
You should be on the fucking street so quick.
Hey, that motherfucker, like, I'm going. That motherfucker pushes on his phone recording motherfucking tracks, nigga.
So anyway. So when that all went down, it started to buzz about the battle back up, and so Push ended up going on the Joe Budden podcast, and so he spent about 3 hours on the podcast, talking about various things, but they kept coming back to this, you know what I'm saying? And so he was saying, with all the stuff going around Kanye and how Kanye crazy and that type of stuff, and how. Push don't really kind of see eye to eye with him, but he can still work with him creatively, And so all those little things going on, and how sometimes Kanye does some things that irks him, especially when it comes to Drake. So, but he said, no, that's not where I got that information from about your baby. He said where I got that information from, ironically, was from your producer 40.
Yep.
The one with MS. He said basically 40 had got some little girl that he been talking to. He said like 5 hours out the day, all kind of pillow talk. And basically every time dude was disgruntled, he would talk to this woman. And so he would tell her about how they went over and gave gifts to the baby and all the little shady stuff that, was going on. He was talking to the woman. The woman, whoever this woman is, but they know, Pusha T is of the mind that they know who he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? She was just around, and she was just talking about it, and she didn't know the war was on. And so Push was just kind of taking notes. Oh, really? Is that? Oh, tell me more. Okay, sure. You know what I'm saying? You say he's got a baby, do you? By a prostitute, huh? Oh, okay.
She's not a prostitute though, is she?
Adult film actress. We splitting hairs, bro.
It's like softcore. It's like softcore porn, I think, bro.
Softcore. Nigga, is that you bring that home to mom?
I mean, I don't give a fuck. What your finances look like?
Say what?
What your finances look like? There's a lot of women out there with decent jobs that can't fucking pay a bill, nigga.
I feel that. I put it this way. It was questionable at best. You know what I'm saying? Questionable at best.
Okay, we're going to get into the weeds on that, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, because Cause I mean, those are semantics. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we gonna shame women now?
Basically,
Push was.
What? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he did. Not he was.
Push was straight up slut shaming, and that was part of the shit that was like that was the knife twisted.
but I will say that's the part of the song I didn't like.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own.
He's out. Yeah, no, for real. That's the part. That's the only part of the track I didn't like. All other shit, like whatever.
No, you know, nigga didn't like it. Nigga didn't like it.
I like the track. That's probably one of the best. Like, cause like niggas like talk about diss records and disses and got beefs. You know, we grew up with real. You know, I guess real beefs. I don't think they were real beefs, but the music that came from those beefs was just so much better than what we get now. And I think that was a
throwback. That was a throwback. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was some old school, like Tupac saying, "Yeah, I fucked your bitch. Get money." You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, that's what we opening up with. Where do we go from here, my nigga?
Nowhere but downhill, bro.
No, it's going nowhere but downhill. If the opening line is like, "Yeah, I fucked your bitch, nigga. Get money," it's like, oh. Let me put my headphones on so my mama don't even listen to this shit.
Straight up. So anyway.
That's so bad.
but so authentic though, man.
It's so nigga, the amount of anger to open up a diss track with that nigga.
Yeah, look. Well, nigga, when you start off a diss track with "I fucked your bitch," somebody got to go.
And then he ended with "My fofo make sure all you niggas die slow."
Somebody got to go. Hey man, the Biggie and Pac murders were inevitable, bro.
My fofo make sure all your no. He said make sure all your kids die slow. Didn't he say that?
I don't even remember, man.
Your kids, but niggas was dying slow. That's all I remember.
That's all. Yeah, man. Niggas, hey, and they died.
They did. Niggas did die,
and they died.
But not slow, but very quickly.
Oh man. So anyway, Push went on the podcast because of the irony.
Which podcast?
The Joe Budden podcast.
Okay.
He went on there to discuss it because of the irony of you getting all up in your feelings about 40 being talked about with his MS and his illness and quote unquote wishing death on him, which he said he really do. But when you thinking it's coming from Kanye, it's really coming from the source of your anger. You know what I'm saying? So you getting upset, you upset at the wrong dude. Don't get mad at Ye. Get mad at your producer. You over here pillow talking and giving up all the info, man.
I think what's funny though is all this. We still ain't seen that baby.
We haven't?
Well, we seen old girl with the baby that's supposed to be his baby. Maybe, but have we seen that nigga with the baby?
No, sir.
That's the part that's like lost on me.
Cause he a deadbeat motherfucker playing Border Patrol, man.
Border Patrol, nigga. Cause remember though, he was like, "Oh, I was waiting because I got the shit with Adidas, and that was when I was gonna break the baby." But nigga, Adidas still making shoes. Where the baby at, nigga?
And that's the other funny thing, because he fucked up the whole contract, because Drake started talking about Nike, checks over stripes.
Yeah.
Because the whole fucking deal fell apart, man.
No, but I don't think that was on. I don't think that was on Adidas though. I think that was on Drake's. Drake wasn't gonna fuck with them because they fuck with Pusha.
Yeah, I get that, but back to the point of why you need a fucking shoe commercial to bring your seed out to the world, my nigga.
Because
you a deadbeat dad playing Border Patrol, nigga.
Because you a deadbeat dad, and because check out your Beyonce.
I get that. We can debate about that. I get what you're saying.
For the same reason that we can't bring a prostitute home to the parents.
You can. People just don't choose to. And a lot of times though, you might be bringing a prostitute home, but you may not know it.
I'm just saying though, like
He knew what he was bringing home. He knew what that was about.
right.
He knew all.
I guess.
Yeah, he knew all of that.
Yeah, but what does it matter? It don't matter nothing in the scheme of things. But I'm saying though,
He didn't want.
the thing
Now,
is,
I'm gonna tell you where it matters. It's his image because he play himself like
Image,
a good boy.
yeah, image,
yeah. Here's the thing though.
image.
So
That's
if-
where.
Even if let's say
His-
Roger Winston goes out there and I get a prostitute pregnant, I still can bring my child home and leave her wherever the fuck she got to be.
Yeah, but his ego didn't let him get
Are
it.
you selling up the Sprint Center in Madison Square Garden and all these?
And if I am, that gives me that if I am, that gives me more leverage for that baby.
Leverage to do what with the baby?
Motherfucker still gonna buy his whack ass albums.
Are they?
They will. This nigga's a deadbeat dad. He has confessed to being a deadbeat dad. They still buying his albums. Niggas was capable. He ain't
confessed to that. He ain't confessed to that. He been like, nah, I was gonna bring him out. I was just waiting for the right time.
Remember, he was protecting him from the world.
Where's the baby?
You don't need to know what the baby is.
Yeah, you don't need to know what the baby is.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying though. This nigga.
Well, real talk. I mean, there's truth to that. You really don't need to see my child, nigga. Like there's my professional life, there's my personal life. You don't need to see my child.
Professional life, but your professional life has been nothing but talking about your personal life, except for this one thing.
Okay, for this one thing is out of bounds.
I'm saying all his albums deal with the women that fucked him over, how he fucked women over. All his albums are dealing with his personal life.
Well, he don't write none of that no way.
No, now we know that too. James might be asleep.
No, James, you going to sleep?
He ordered some booty or something. I don't know what's over there.
He's looking for added on too.
That nigga ordering a fresh toss out at motherfucking 2:00 at night.
Dude, Drake is a pedophile, so I really don't care.
Oh,
I was gonna get on that too.
Hold on, this is news to me.
How's that news? You didn't hear about these niggas dating 18-year-old, 19-year-old girls, nigga?
You sure did.
And and that's the best
I'm talking
part.
about the little Stranger Things girl.
That's what I'm saying. That's the best.
Oh,
part.
that was creepy. I saw that picture.
And there's another 11-year-old girl with cancer or something like that.
No, hold on. I thought that was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation.
All he could do was bring his child.
I'm saying, but he gave her his number.
His next show need to be him on stage with the baby in the little strap shit. Had the baby in the little strap and shit while he rapping. Cause this nigga still in pussy.
Right.
Hey man, hey, listen. Brad Kavanaugh gave me PTSD. Look, we're not gonna. It's a hard time for young men nowadays.
Fucking a hard time. I wish one of Zakiya 20 years old. Oh, not 20, 19. I wish one of her 19-year-old friends would send me a text message talking about some boy. I'm like, bitch, give me your daddy's phone number right now. I'm calling your daddy. You definitely better not be no 14-year-old girl send me no goddamn text message talking about what boy should I date?
Right.
Who is this?
Go sit down somewhere.
Give me, nigga, I'm an old black man.
I ain't got nothing to say to no.
No. I'm saying text me your daddy's phone number right fucking now.
We have no conversations to have. Trying to talk about my boys and talking about I miss you. Oh, I miss you more. Get the fuck out of here.
And the creepy shit about it is that nigga initiated to say that I miss you, not her.
I know.
What is it? Wait, hold on. What are we talking about? Hold on.
He's grooming them.
That's grooming.
Because the 18-year-old, he been working on her since she was like 14.
Yeah, I'm saying you beat me too. I was gonna tie that into that to like, yeah, my nigga, you got other shit going on, and I know my nigga Pusha just like right now more notes.
Surgical summer.
Some that motherfucker, that beat drop. I don't know what he was saying in the beginning. I think I know whatever that nigga said in the beginning, nigga, just like, part 2. You a pedophile. R. Kelly nigga.
Now Pusha comes out with that shit. on the record that I'm interested in. The rest of it I don't care about.
Damn, so we got a modern day R. Kelly type right now? Possibly.
Maybe.
Little girls, nigga.
The evidence is mounting against him.
It's not looking good.
Not at all.
Damn. Okay.
And just like his kid, he been quiet on that shit too. Cause let a 14-year-old say that Roger Winston texting them, nigga, bitch no. I say bitch no. You got a 14-year-old bitch. If a bitch lie, I'm calling a bitch a lie.
Right.
You see me with a 14-year-old girl, I'm holding it for the police. Period.
You still might get shot though, dog. Especially if she white.
Okay.
You're still putting hands on a 14-year-old girl.
That might be the biggest crime right there.
You're still touching a 14-year-old girl.
I'm not touching her.
Let her go, nigga. Let her run. Let her run away, nigga. Let her run away.
Nigga had a nerd to be having a conversation with a 14-year-old white bitch. Oh, white. No.
Right. That's like.
Hold on.
What's that? What was an episode of Black?
White woman's skin with your nigga paws. Your nigga paws all on a white woman's skin.
Right.
Oh, what is?
What's that episode of Blackish?
Where
Anthony Anderson goes to the elevator. It's a little white girl on the elevator. He just runs away screaming.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm not getting on.
I'm not getting on that elevator. It was a little white girl.
No, never.
So I guess we know where we all stand at now on this.
Yeah, I think we can move forward.
Well, we know you the Drake fan. Where you stand?
I'm a Drake fan. I mean, I guess I'm unstream his album now.
I hope you don't have a daughter.
Oh no! By the way, talking about into our next segment, parenting. Oh yeah, your boy's having a kid, another kid. We pregnant. It's official. It's a boy.
Oh yay! Wait a minute, though. Hold on. You gotta work on your timing, nigga. We talking about pedophilia and
I was gonna say, speaking of candidates for pedophilia,
you like, I'm having a baby.
Hey,
I'd like to let you know something, guys.
Who wants dibs?
I hope Drake likes my baby too.
Hey, listen now. Listen. Leave my kid alone, dog. Hey, back off my kid, dog. Back off my kid. There's rules to this shit.
You be
for Drake. Drake don't follow rules.
Yeah.
Dog. Nah, but yeah, no. I mean,
you heard the song, it don't stop, nigga.
I still think he won the summer though.
Oh, nigga. Stop, nigga. I don't even know what he's saying, but yeah.
I mean, he still got catchy shit. I mean, to be honest, I played his album maybe like the first week.
You know what?
But after that, that's it.
AIDS, hepatitis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, all that's catchy.
Damn, no.
You want that too in your house?
No, I'm good.
Ebola's catchy. Very catchy.
Ebola's catchy.
Not West Nile.
West Nile's catchy, nigga.
Malaria. Yeah.
Scurvy.
I guess.
Yellow fever.
Scabies.
I'd have to.
Yeah.
We'll see. I have to reassess I have to reassess how I feel about him, though, to be honest, if all this shit. I did see this shit up with the girl from...
I told you, this nigga talking to 14-year-old girls. Nigga, you sound like...
What is it that you need to reassess?
No, I'm talking about like streaming his shit. You know, I'm going to stop putting money in his pocket. That's basically what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong, bro. I mean, but I could take it another notch and not play his music. I mean... Right? What'd you say?
Unless you Bill Cosby and the pill takes care of all that.
Oh my God, though.
Mm-mm.
But yeah.
Too soon? My bad.
Too soon. No, I did see that thing with the girl from Netflix, the Netflix show. I thought that was kind of creepy. And I thought the one with the 11-year-old girl with cancer, I thought that was the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but Who knows? You know, that might just be a cover up.
Yeah, he went to visit her because he heard about her, and then he said, "Take my number. We can, we text back and forth." I'm like, "Come on, man. What's he doing for what?"
Yeah.
Why?
Here's a picture. I hope the stem cells work out.
All right. That's all.
Damn, my bad. Did I say that out loud?
Sign an album and sign a picture and give her a little hug and go about your business. We don't need to stay in communication with my 11-year-old daughter. For what?
Here's some bone marrow.
Anyway.
No, yeah, I agree with you guys. I agree with you. I mean,
hey, you wouldn't be the first one to.
Hold on, man. That nigga Frank sound real sad about it.
I mean,
nah, because I can't expand on it. This is.
You wouldn't be alone in supporting a pedophile if you did.
Nigga, just hold a baby doll and pull piss on yourself.
What?
Hold a baby doll and just pour piss on yourself.
Nah.
No, I'm just saying, you get R. Kelly and Drake all in one session.
Jesus, though.
Go watch a Woody Allen movie while you're at it.
Did you watch a Woody Allen movie?
Yeah, Woody, he was raising his pussy.
Damn.
They got homegrown pussy.
Hey, I know. Hey,
Homegrown.
hey, my nigga Woody just like sitting somewhere in the dark corner jacking off like, I'm so glad these niggas acting up. Because don't nobody remember me. He like, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Drake. R. Kelly. All these niggas out there, just keep raping. Keep peeing on underage women. Please, thank you. Because no one will remember that I married my daughter.
Oh my God, no.
All right. So are we done with Drake and Ye?
I think we are.
All right.
I think that's about it.
Wow, that did not go the way I thought it was gonna go, but Jesus.
Creepy ass, rapey ass nigga. It always goes that way.
Yeah.
Downhill.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah.
That's it.
So sports.
Here we go. Let's go.
I see. I'm gonna go right to FSU as a big game.
All right. So
What are y'all doing?
So right now we're on a down
Besides
seat.
losing, what are y'all doing?
What?
Huh?
What were you saying?
Besides losing, what are y'all doing?
Well, just that we are losing. We're losing. I mean, there's no. I put out the jokes. When we riding high, we're in the mountaintop.
Hey,
I'm right there with it, but I'm gonna take it while we're having a down year too. So,
are you wearing a Florida State jersey or shirt right now?
no.
Because usually in the past you would wear a Florida State shirt when we podcast.
Yeah, and hence my somber mood lately.
So are you a Fairweather fan?
No, how would I be a Fairweather fan if I'm still riding with them?
But you're not wearing the shirt.
My shits are dirty because I wear them all the time. I have to clean.
You wear them all the time where? Like out in public or just around the house?
Wear them underneath my long sleeve shirts and I wear them around the house.
You cover them.
I cover them up, yeah.
Because you're ashamed.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah. That's all I want to point out.
Yeah. No, but we're having a down year. We got a first-year coach. The coach is pretty good, Willie Taggart. I mean, he's good. I see his vision.
Hold on. But is he really good?
I think he is. I think what's happening.
Wait a minute, nigga. Is this his first year coaching?
No.
Where you coach at?
He coached at Western Kentucky and UCF. He built a UCF program. And then he moved to Oregon after that one. He was only at Oregon for 1 year.
Wait, wasn't Scott Frost at UCF?
Yeah, nigga. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Willie Taggart. I mean, Willie Taggart's been coaching for like 10, 15 years, bro.
After the perfect season.
Hold on.
Yeah, nigga, do your nigga.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm frowning at you. Like, I don't know if you know your coaches.
That nigga played. He was coaching at Western Kentucky University High School.
Here we go.
With that whack ass backpack.
Oh, my bad. Not UCF, South Florida. Sorry. Good catch. So Western Kentucky, Stanford. I guess he was under that. What's that coach that's at Michigan right now?
He was a running back coach at Stanford, nigga. He wasn't the coach.
Right, but he was on. He's under the Harbaugh tree though.
On the Harbaugh staff.
Yeah.
He's on the Harbaugh tree.
Yeah, I guess they're classifying him under the Harbaugh tree. So, and then he got the Western Kentucky head coaching job, and then went to South Florida.
No, he was at Oregon for 1 year. What happened?
He came to Florida State. We got him out of there.
What happened to Oregon though?
I don't know.
What was their record? Let's look at that. Scroll.
Is it there?
I don't know. I just did a bunch of pages, nigga. Are you jacking off while you look at this?
There. Damn, they don't have 2016 yet. No, I think he went 7-5 with them, to be honest. But
7-5.
Yeah.
At Oregon?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, that's fireable.
Well, he was coming in to replace not Chip Kelly, but the one right after Chip Kelly.
What was their record before that nigga?
I don't know.
Hey, the scrutiny. Let's stop. I'm just fucking with you. We gotta do all this.
Anyhow, yeah, I think he's good. I mean, he's gonna run he runs the RPO, so I think it's gonna be. He just right now he inherited what we found out was that Jimbo Fisher really screwed over, fucked Florida State up while he was on the backside being recruited by Texas A&M. He called back. Turns out after he left, reports came out saying that he pulled back his recruiting staff. No, but hold on. Okay, listen. At first I was hesitant to blame. At first I was hesitant to do that, but when you pull back your recruiters and you just stay regionally, and then you cut back funding on trips to the campus, I mean, college football is all about recruiting, and if you're not hitting all the hot spots.
Well, did he see the writing on the wall? Because it was like you look at debates about getting that nigga up out of there because he was old.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he might have seen it, but I mean, at the same time, that puts the shamble.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they wanted to fire him, but he fucked us over.
Yeah, but when you pull back your recruiters, though, that are on the road, and they're not actively recruiting and hitting the hot spots, I mean, the following season, you're not gonna get some of these guys, and that's gonna carry over for at least another 2 seasons because you're not gonna bring in.
If y'all about to fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck y'all over first.
Well, I mean, that's the card that we would. I don't know what I guess I don't understand what you're saying.
If year in year out, I'm hearing about how y'all gonna fire me because we ain't going to the national championship game, all this shit. Why the fuck I'm out here as an old ass man breaking my motherfucking back to make sure y'all better?
But it was just the last season that was circulating.
Not before that.
No, it was there wasn't. Not before that.
Really though?
Because the AD, everybody came out and supported him.
Okay.
And something happened when we lost the first game.
Publicly, people always say that shit. Yeah, we fully support this.
Right. But when we lost the first game to Alabama, that's when we lost the first game last season, and then Francois went down with the injury and was out for the rest of the year. There was no like a lot of the talent. I mean, we got injuries too, but a lot of the
I'm going to go back and listen to the podcast because this is some revisionist history going on right here, I believe. On your part.
But for what?
No, am I?
I'm just saying what surfaced. That's all. What has surfaced was came out ever since Jimbo left.
We're saying after the fact, but I'm saying like you weren't too high on Jimbo.
No, I mean I wasn't too high on him off from the get.
That's what I'm saying.
Because when he was the coach in waiting, he was demanding Bobby Bowden to be fired so he can already take over. Because he was like, "Yo, this is my second year being the coach in waiting. When are you guys gonna do it? Are you guys gonna treat me like the old boy from Texas?" And they had him coaching waiting for like 5 years, and he ended up had to leave to get a head coaching job.
All I'm saying, I'm gonna give you now.
But I'm just saying, I'm talking about the program itself, like what Willie Taggart inherited. That's what he inherited. I mean, those are facts. I mean,
Like, but you guys was like 3 years away from what? How many of it from like being a national championship or for like being in the?
well, we should have been national championship last year. That was the talk going into last year. So we should have been in the talk. But it all depends.
So when you say he inherited what? I'm confused.
What do you mean?
You act like he inherited.
So we lost. Okay, so we lost about 40%. 40% of the talent was lost to the draft and graduation, okay. and then we lost transfers. I think we lost another like 25% to transfers.
But as a coach,
and then Willie Taggart came in January, so he came in January, and the letters for people to come in and commit is in February.
I hear you saying the agenda and cop and please. All I'm saying is, you don't go a fucking year away from being in a national championship game to being utter trash.
Well, but that's okay. So that's the thing. I mean, there
should at least be 500.
Well, I mean, right now we're what 4-4. I think it is. That's what we are. No, 3-3.
500. Yeah, there you go. Against who?
Wait. So we got to be 500 overall or 500 against the ACC.
Well, the ACC is trash, as we all know.
Right. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's top heavy.
ACC like,
right, but okay, but so I'm just letting you know what he inherited. That's all I'm telling you. That's going forward.
He inherited the utter fucking trash.
He inherited trash. Well, but that's what people are that's what reporters are saying, that he's inherited like a
back to what? Because before that, before the season started, I heard 2 thumbs up, my nigga.
No, from who?
No, yes, I did.
From who? Not from me.
Nigga, not from you. I'm talking about.
Not from me, and not from no Seminole. Because even then, we didn't know who our quarterback was. Because even then, right, before the season started, even at the spring game, we were losing recruits. Not only we were losing recruits, we were losing actual players that are asking to be transferred. Mm-hmm. So because of the offense that Willie Taggart is going to run, he's not going to run the spread offense that he does, that we're used to. So yeah. I mean, but for me, I hope that he gets 3 years, because that's going to let us know what he's actually capable of, because right now he doesn't have his players on the field, and he's adapting or modifying his offense to the talent that he has on the field, and he doesn't have the talent that he recruited himself. So, I mean, I'm hoping that.
So I hear at this. So basically, what I'm hearing is at this Florida State school, where years previous they were always in the talk as far as national championships or the top 10. All of a sudden, given a year, he has no talent.
He's depleted. The talent pool is depleted.
There's no okay.
The talent pool is depleted, because look,
to you that may make sense, but to people who just listen to that doesn't make any sense.
The reason why, look, I get it, because on the outside looking in, we are a top 10 program. We should be a top 10 program. We are a legacy school. And we have all the money in the world. We could compete with the big dogs and all that stuff financially and support wise and facility wise. But I mean, for some reason, I mean, right now our backup quarterback is not, like, the reason why Francois is out there, because there's no trust in the backup quarterback. Mm-hmm. There's all our quarterbacks that left either went to Alabama, Auburn, or they went to Last Chance U. We have another one down here in Kansas at Independence Community College that played this last season. So, I mean, all the quarterback, and there was 2 quarterbacks from Florida State, former quarterbacks, that were at Last Chance U, so they left. I mean, so the quarterback depleted. The running backs, we couldn't even get the running back from out of Miami, like one of the top running backs. His brother went to Florida State. We couldn't even secure him. So
have you heard of the Tallahassee Democrat?
No, who's that? What's that?
It's the first thing that came up. They said that you guys should be 5-0 heading to the Miami game.
When was that?
Beginning of the season.
What was the date on that?
I'm trying to find the date. I said beginning of the season. So August 5th, 2018, which would be the beginning of the season. Right?
Yeah, sure. But then we lost. We struck.
But you said it was all. You said it was all this doubt. This is the first
Hey,
thing came up.
because when what's his name? When Virginia Tech came to the house and they did us in, and then we struggled against Sanford at the house at the crib. Sanford, bro. You talking about like?
No, the only thing I was talking about was what I said. Like I said, I'm trying to be.
And okay, so on paper, we were highly ranked, but then when
right, the preseason's fucking paper. So you try to make it sound like all this shit was gonna go down.
But you know me, I'll go by what's on the field. I'll go what's on the field and what you see, because all that reporting shit is all done on videotape, and what was done in practice and all that shit. When we came to
let's move on to the Chiefs talk, because I was just trying to say is that you may sound like everyone knew the ship was burning, but the first thing I pulled up was y'all should have been 5-0 going to the Miami game.
Wait, but hold on. I didn't say the ship was burning. I'm just telling you what Willie Taggart is inheriting and what he has to work with.
No, you said that a lot of people didn't believe in this, they do this and that and everything else.
Okay, I didn't say that. I'm just telling you what Willie Taggart is inheriting and where we're at now.
So if he's inheriting the shit show, why would y'all be 5-0 going to Miami?
Probably trying to boost the boosters. I don't know. That's also in Tallahassee, so they're not gonna talk shit on their own self.
Hey, put the show notes up. Let's go on the Chiefs.
Go ahead.
I love you.
No, you're all right. I mean, it happens.
You're FSU. I just want you to wear some FSU stuff. I miss it. You had the shoes and everything.
I still have them. I have the shirt.
Probably buried in a fucking closet.
The only thing I don't have is I don't have Florida State underwear. That's the only thing I don't have because I don't want to like shit on them.
That's good. So Chiefs.
You like that, huh?
Well, I guess we talk about Mizzou. Mizzou, they did it. They've done what I always thought they would do. Be decent, I guess. Because I'm not a fan of Locke, so that's that. I have nothing to say about that.
Hey, before you do, those uniforms are pretty hard though. They're pretty nice though. I ain't gonna front.
No, they got some sweet. They got some sweet uniforms. That Nike Combat shit coming through.
I like what is it like? The white bottoms, black top, and then what do you guys call it? The Rock M.
Rock M.
The Rock M, my nigga, respect it.
Respect it,
bro. You know they're gonna fucking build on that shit. Come on, bro. They might put it on the. They might put it in the front.
Nigga, they not gonna get rid of that Rock M, my nigga.
Okay.
Old white.
That's the student section, man.
Old white people will come from the motherfucking mountains, nigga, and burn down whatever SEC factory wants to get rid of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nigga. Hey, they talked about removing that shit, nigga. Hey, they were like, oh my bad, we didn't know y'all really fuck with that.
No games being played here.
No game. Not today. Now,
fucking my Rock M.
Now, if them nigga boys want to fucking protest or whatever the fuck, the Black Niggers movement, Black Niggers Lives Matter, that's fine. But you don't take that M. Don't you do it?
But anyway, at least you guys look good though. Are going to look good physically.
I will say that, but. Yeah, this season it's been a couple of games niggas should have won that.
They should have won the South Carolina game, but that was a sloppy game.
Sloppy
game, and that affected the passing team. You know what I'm saying? So
I would say the Georgia game is debatable, but I'm still not a fan of Lock Dog. Big games, tight games. Last episode, like I said, he get the lemon booty nigga. He the lemon booty king.
Yeah. He did. He did throw that ball
I
though.
Back to the one play where they were like, and Frank, he remembered too, because I turned around like, this motherfucker put the ball on the ground. This nigga like he about to get sacked instead of just like let me secure the ball because I'm getting sacked. There's nothing else. There's nothing good that will come from me purposely putting my arm out and just throwing the ball on the ground, which he did. I'm surrounded by fucking red, angry niggas right now. he just gets the lemon booty and he makes bad decisions. And like I would, if you go back and look, I know he has all these stats, all these numbers, all these touchdowns. All those fucking numbers and touchdowns come against far inferior opponents.
Right, because he doesn't pass the eye test.
No, he as far as the eye test, as far as like I'm a big white dude with a strong. Don't get me wrong, the nigga's tall, he's strong, he has a great arm, but under pressure, no. He's Blaine Gabbert 2.0, bro.
So who do you have behind him then?
And you doing the same thing that my brother Damon did.
So who's behind? So what's behind him then?
That's what scares me.
I don't know what's behind him.
I hear you because that
last year. We talked about it last year. We didn't know then either.
But I think that, or maybe it could be where you see some schools know that, he could have left last year, which he could have done. He would have got drafted last year too, because he passes the number test. But I think Barry Odom is like, we're gonna do all we can to make sure you get a high draft pick. So that means you stay in the game and get all your numbers up.
See, and I think that's what's happening with Francois as well at Florida State. I think they're trying to pad his game tape or whatever to get him out the paint, because after this year he's eligible. He's either going to go to the draft or he's going to transfer out, because we have no backups whatsoever. Even old boy that played last year, he's not showing any improvements. So, and it is scary though. I feel you, Joe. It is scary because you don't know what you have in there. And I mean, it shouldn't all land on the quarterback, but I mean, damn, they handle the ball fucking more than the center does. So, I mean, equal the same amount of time as the center does. I mean, shit.
All I'm saying is, I don't know. It's an assumption, but I think there's a certain level of commitment to him and to help get him drafted. Because but then but if what I'm saying is true, that also means that Barry Odom said the nigga behind you ain't no good. So please stay, and we'll get you all the numbers you need.
I mean, I don't know. I need to watch a few more games this season. I haven't had a chance to really sit down in front of TV and watch. But
excuse me, what was that? What was that, Mizzou graduate? What was that?
Dude, Negroes stay busy.
Niggas are busy. Niggas with kids are busy. Niggas with multiple kids
I feel
stay
you.
busy.
Negroes stay busy. The game might be on in the background. I'm doing something else. You know what I'm saying?
I'm lucky because I have 14-year-old boys who love football, so sometimes I get to sit there and make that my excuse to break down football.
Yeah, you need to stop yelling at them too.
Who?
You be yelling at your kids and shit.
Nigga, the world gonna yell at them. Nigga, I'm preparing them for life, nigga.
Exactly.
No, I wish. I don't know about you guys, but I know Florida State is trying to peep.
You had your mom in Florida State.
No, but you guys are in need of a quarterback too.
Mizzou time, nigga.
But do you guys hear anything? So the Clemson quarterback, he transferred. The black quarterback from last year.
We need what we always needed is a quarterback that has a good enough arm to get the ball more than 20 yards down the field, but can run off. And that's not what Locke is. Locke's not a runner.
No, he's not a runner. He's not a runner.
You can't have your read option offense and no one afraid of the option.
The option to run, yeah. I mean, he's enough of an athlete that he can pick up the first down if he needs to, isn't he?
If he need to, but he's not trying to do that. Like I said, if you go back to, then I will send you. If I can find it online, I will fucking send you a clip of that play that Frank knows. Where we were recording the last podcast, and I was like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like this nigga literally just threw the ball on the ground. Like
no, he didn't throw it to the ground. He threw it to the defensive player. Like he threw it.
I think he was trying to throw the ball on the ground.
Shit.
I don't want to get hurt. Please don't hurt me, Daddy.
So you see this guy on the screen right now, Kelly Bryant, out of Clemson.
Yeah.
So Clemson, I don't know why they told him that he wasn't going to start.
But also, like we talked about a lot. Let's not forget the part where we have no defensive backs that can cover nigga in open space.
Damn. Well, you're going to need that against Alabama this year. I don't know if you need that in the entire SEC.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. But if you told me that we would have held Alabama at 39 points, I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah. Did we hold? I was driving during that game. Did we hold Alabama to 39 points, or did Alabama just say?
No. We did a pretty decent good job defensively against Alabama. I was shocked by that. But also, remember the last two games our defense stepped up. You look at the Georgia game, where it was basically you talk about a fumble, special teams where they had a block, and then an interception. There's your fucking 20 points. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So our defense did surprisingly good. Like if I'm like me back in the day, I'm a defensive player, and I'm like, nigga, what am I supposed to do when you motherfuckers give them a 20-point start before we can do anything?
Yeah. Yeah. I saw them lay down against South Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think the offense is putting some points on the board, man. They just, they built like the Chiefs.
Yeah, but once again, though, the offense puts points up on the board against lesser talent.
Yeah. I think South Carolina's about equal.
No, I think South Carolina's equal, but the South Carolina is not the South Carolina of like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please.
So once again, he does good in games where it's not like I don't know. It's almost like he does good in games where it's like he's like, oh, we go out and have fun, but it's like, hey, my nigga, it's gonna be tight, and we gonna need you to be tight. Mm-hmm. He lemon booty locked, nigga. He will always be lemon booty locked to me, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm glad to see Mahomes showing that he's got that quality.
Yeah, but I think Mahomes has been like but I don't know. We talked about him. We talked about like his dad being a not a superstar, but a professional baseball player and all that shit. Mm-hmm. I think kind of gives to that mentality and that confidence to like, I've been around this my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around this. All these niggas is just people, but they got niggas money.
He ain't been in Foxborough his whole life.
But I'm saying, but like he ain't been in Foxborough, so I definitely would say that that first half.
Yeah, the lights was bright that first half.
But I think you're trying to prove a point, right? It's like I'm going against the GOAT, right? As far as like my profession right now at this time, niggas can say what they want about Tom Brady. Like I have no agenda against Tom Brady. He's never done anything wrong to me. I mean, he did have the MAGA hat, so fuck him. Outside of that, as far as like football, I can't debate the nigga if they want to say he is the greatest of all time as far as NFL quarterbacks. He got the rings, he got the numbers. What are we gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? At that time, I think he wanted to prove so much that he was trying to do too much. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the second half, you can see, I don't know if he calmed down or if Andy Reid calmed him down, but he did a lot better.
Oh, he was way better in that second half, man.
Yeah.
Because they were content to settle for field goals in that first half. I was like, nah, that's not getting it done.
You can't do that against time. And like my brother Damon, who refused to come on the show, but I don't know for what reason. He's like, I don't want to hear myself talk. Okay, nigga. You won't hear yourself talk unless you listen to the podcast, but whatever. But I'm like, yeah, you can't, like, and I think James said it too. You may have said also, Joe, but I know I saw James said too on a Facebook post. You can't go field goal for field goal with time. You can never do it. You still there, James? James.
Yo, that was crazy delay.
I had the volume turned down.
My bad. We talking about Chiefs right now. I know.
Okay. I'm back.
I know KU ain't on a football team, so you know it do what it do.
I mean, it's not a team we're talking about.
You know what?
It's not.
No, my bad. No shade on the podcast, so I don't want to get into that shit. So I know you a KU fan, true and true.
Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Some terrible games on Saturdays.
My bad.
You know.
Well,
true and true.
Well, we could talk basketball. We could talk basketball next.
But it ain't started yet. We can wait till basketball actually starts, and we can talk basketball.
We'll wait till then.
Yeah.
Getting some of them FBI investigations and whatnot.
Oh, we can get into that though.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get into that though.
Ooh.
We can't get into it, and I'll just put it to you like this:
that Adidas
people are going off what the prosecutor has said in his closing argument instead of actually looking at the evidence of the actual text messages. If you read the evidence of the actual text messages, there's really not a case there against Bill Self, at least. I mean, that's basically it. Because every reaction I've heard has been about what the prosecutor said, which is not the actual facts of the case. It's just his argument to try to win the case, as opposed to what the actual evidence. Read the actual text messages, and then you make a decision based on that.
Who's he sending these text messages to?
Republicans and Kavanaugh, nigga. I'm joking. No, you don't. I'm joking.
It's not, though. It really is. Look at the evidence.
Stop, James.
It's based on evidence. You know what? I put it this way. If there was real evidence in the text messages that Bill had actually called for these payments, I would say so, and I would say Bill fucked up. He's probably gonna get fired for this.
Oh, you wouldn't, nigga.
No, you wouldn't.
Why wouldn't I?
You'll
if
put
he's guilty,
on the court,
he's guilty.
But we all know he's guilty. He doesn't have to say it though.
Hey, that nigga James be like, I like beer.
I work hard. I
busted my butt.
Honestly, I think the whole thing.
I got all these.
Honestly, I think the whole thing. And I'm not just saying this because it involves Kansas. I think the whole thing is bogus.
Come on.
Because it's based on. Come on now.
Nigga.
So the NCAA is basically running like slave camps with these kids. So a kid is. Seriously. So the kids say so the student athletes that are out here making it billions of dollars don't deserve anything besides room and board. That's all they deserve. When the schools make billions.
I'm not
is that the argument?
I'm not saying that, but you wouldn't like.
Is that the argument,
bro? I'm not saying that. I'm saying
that's not the argument.
You wasn't saying.
No, it's not.
Hold on, bro. All I'm saying
the
is
current rules.
You weren't spitting on this hot fire before KU became into the spotlight as far as basketball. That's all I'm saying, my nigga.
I've been saying that forever, man.
You win.
Not with that. Not as athletes.
NCAA rules are bullshit. It's a way for them to maintain control. I always say that. You never heard me criticize anybody for taking money.
On that, but nigga, but you like trying to motherfucking steer the course of some other shit, nigga.
I'm not even.
Cheating is cheating, nigga. I do agree that NCAA players, whether they be fucking basketball, track, fucking.
So, okay, all right. Well, okay. Let's you want me to stick to the facts of this case. Where do you see in the evidence of this case that Bill Self ordered those players to be paid?
Bill Self
Tell me where.
We good? He said we good?
By becoming the head coach of a big time program, just like Rick Pitino did at Louisville.
I would say that all the motherfuckers.
Wait. I'm gonna go back to.
He said in the
so we good.
Yeah.
So we good means let's pay. Where that's a very very loose interpretation of
context. In the context.
In the context of what?
Let's move on, dog. The agenda. James' agenda that's my nigga $100,000, but we all got agendas, dog.
You brought it up. You brought it up. Now you don't want to talk about it.
We can talk about it, but all it's gonna be is you like screaming, talking about slavery reparations.
No. See, no, I did not. I went back to the fact. Now I went back to the facts.
You put him on the court. This is the worst travesty I've ever seen. You put him on the court right now.
Hey, first of all, when you're quoted as Ashok's moment,
you don't want to actually discuss the facts of the case, then let's just move on.
Look at this quote right here.
Hey, hi, yeah.
All I'm saying is
every time.
Zion
I want to ask about facts. He comes like, oh, he's a Kansas fan and blah blah blah.
We don't keep it 100. You ain't really showing no facts. We all
just talking about the facts of the case.
We all talking speculation at this point in time right now, right?
No, these are the bring up Frank.
I got it.
Text messages.
I got it.
Bring up the actual text messages, and let's look at that.
Okay.
And you tell me where in those text messages it said that Bill Self has said.
But I like how you say Bill Self. So like Bill Self, like we talk like you go back to Chesketsky, Coach K, whatever the fuck. How all his coaches who leave him and get caught on all this shit, they ain't doing it right. So you mean tell me all of a sudden they left the motherfucking Duke program and just started cheating? So, like you bring up the fact that Bill Self didn't say it, but somebody did something, and don't nothing move around without Bill Self.
But all I'm hearing about is Bill Self.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm talking about Who? I'm talking about KU basketball program.
Don't nothing move around KU without motherfucking Bill Self.
All about.
Huh?
Who's
move around the KU basketball program without the motherfucking head coach?
You don't know that.
Oh man, come on.
Come on. Yeah.
Everybody know that, my nigga. That's why I said you.
How you know that?
You remember Joe Paterno?
Why Mizzou and KU don't play no more?
How many times have things going on that head coaches but not necessarily know about?
No, good head coaches get separated from it after the fact. We all know that, my nigga. If you a bad head coach, if your school doing badly, they use that to fucking fire your ass.
Look up Joe Paterno. Look up Rick. Look up Patino.
You too smart to be acting like you don't know.
It don't matter what you know; it's what you can prove with a court of law.
Nigga, that be guilty.
Put him on the court.
This is what this is all about, isn't it? This is a court of law.
But like having on the court.
But that's why I said
no. Brett Kavanaugh was not in a court of law. Brett Kavanaugh for a job.
All right. Here we go. Here are the text messages.
It's not the same thing. Due process does not apply in those judge hearings.
No, no. It's the same difference though.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same.
How not?
It's not the same thing. Because one is a court of law where you must prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, and the other is a hearing for a judge. It's the same thing.
It's Bill Self in the court of law right now.
Well, first of all, Bill Self is not in the
court of law. Look at this. Look at this. Here's the text message. I got the text messages.
Push your agenda aside, my nigga.
There was no.
I know it's very hard to push it. Yeah,
man, whatever. Man, see, you do the same thing every time. Every time.
You get the 105. That's why I said let's move on. I knew the
Here we go. I got the text messages.
You keep saying you want to move on, but then you keep it going. And then when it doesn't go your way,
no. Actually, James,
you start mocking it all that kind of stuff.
When I said James,
that's cool, man. I know it's your show. Go ahead.
James, when I said let's move on, you said no. Let's talk about it.
You not when it wasn't going your way. I get that. It's cool though. Go ahead.
Nigga, it was going my way to begin with, but I knew what you were gonna do. Here we are. That's why I said let's move on.
Just because you say it doesn't make it true. Go ahead though.
Yeah, we got the text messages, James.
Is this a Boondocks episode or the absence of evidence Isn't this that nigga? Whatever the fuck that nigga said on Boondocks. I still love
The evidence of absence is not the
There you
absence
go.
of evidence.
Thank you.
I mean, we got text messages though.
Yeah.
No, the text messages mean nothing.
They
Frank.
they really don't.
But
though.
what I told you,
Delete them.
yes, you see that?
Where?
Delete them from
Right here, right?
Delete them from the screen, Frank. Delete them.
Yeah.
Delete them.
Well, I mean, where in these text messages do you see anything about paying players? That's all I'm asking.
I mean, Brett Kavanaugh created calendars, putting him in certain spots and places.
I've got these calendars. I've got these calendars. He said these beautiful calendars.
Calendars, nigga.
I was lifting weights in
Calendar. I like beer. Who's everyone like beer?
Hey, there it is, dog. I got these calendars. There it is.
I like beer. I busted my ass. I busted my butt to get to Harvard.
Oh.
It's all right. Hey, James. Hey, I still love you, bro. Fuck these niggas.
I never do.
You,
Do what y'all
You and all
do,
them-
man.
you and all them dirty ass championships, nigga. I love y'all.
Do what you
I love you. Hey,
But the-
Frank, bring up what's up next? Cause James gonna delete us from his. He gonna delete us from the messenger again, nigga.
He gonna delete messenger from his phone again, bro.
I hate all these niggas.
Well,
Yeah,
let
turn
James
the volume down.
let James have his say, because you wasn't interrupting him, Winston.
Nah, man, I'm done, man. I'm just gonna get. I mean, they just gonna talk over me anyway, so it's cool.
I can mute him. I can mute him.
It's always it's the MU guys versus the 1KU guy. I get it. It's cool.
I'm a Florida State guy
I know,
too,
I know
so
what y'all. I know how y'all work. Come on, man. Let's just go. You was talking about the Chiefs anyway, man.
Sound like
Let's
a
go back
bitter
to the Chiefs.
old woman, nigga.
Let's go back to the Chiefs.
Then go to the kitchen and make some mashed potatoes, nigga.
hey, so so with the Chiefs, man, like I fell asleep in the first half.
James, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, nigga.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. You know,
I'm for real. I really do want to talk about the Chiefs. I'm serious.
nah. That's why I was like turning your microphone on because you like one of like the
I
like.
mean, well, y'all was so deep off in the Florida State, which I really don't care about.
Oh, here we go.
I
Here we go.
Frank though. That's my bad. That's my bad. Like Frank though. But like you want like you, Joe.
If it ain't about some niggas stealing crab cakes or whatever.
See,
Getting off, motherfucker. Well, like you, like Joe, you, like I said, you, Joe, and my brother Damon, like the only like, cause niggas be having like some real crazy ass takes on the Chiefs. That's why I was like turn your shit on, cause I want to hear how you feel about
Oh
it.
yeah, no, okay. Like just in general about the Chiefs.
Well, general, we was talking about Mahomes and like.
This is not. Mahomes is man. Mahomes is special for real. I mean, this really is what we've been looking for and hoping for these last 30 years since the last time we drafted a quarterback in the first round. And not only is we have the actual talent on the field, he's got a great head about himself. He got heart. He doesn't give up. He's smart. He's good off the field. You know, he's not out the club. He's studying. You know, he's trying to get better. And I think he already has the team like in his hands. You know, like he's already the leader of the team, and he's only started six actual games this year. So I think it's the sky's the limit for this brother. It'd be nice if he had a competent defense to back him up.
Your brother, you know, the white people.
Oh, that's right. He's half a brother. He's a
bro.
He's a brother to us, but you know he's just kind of like.
There's a spectrum. There's a spectrum.
Right, all right. It was based on interceptions thrown.
yeah.
He's a little bit darker than he was when the season started.
Real soft.
Based on, especially after last week, he lost and he threw interceptions. They were just that close. They were like Nick.
I hope
Not quite a nigger, but he's just a Nick right now.
Yeah, I hope no one ever gets fucking like hold of these fucking like
Text messages.
Yeah, nigga, because it's gonna be like they said he's a nigger.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you guys got that joke though.
But I say this: I knew he was going to throw
Frank was sweating that one out.
that interception he threw at the end of the half of the Patriots game. I saw that one coming a mile away.
But he was.
I'm not mad at him for it, but I know he was trying to prove himself, especially since he had a bad first half. And I said he's going to try to do too much, and he's probably going to throw an interception, and that's what happened. I was not glad I was right, but I knew I was going to be right.
You did say it. You did call it. There was like actual like text conversation proof of it. But like I was saying, I think he was like, it's like I'm going up there. I'm facing. It's not probably at this moment the greatest quarterback of our generation right now. And I just think he tried to do too much.
Yeah, no, the spotlight was very bright.
He tried to do too much. I like, and I know people like it's too much for him. He's not ready for it. I don't even think it's like you too ready for it. Yeah, I think like it's like I'm going against the greatest of all time. I want to show him up, and instead of him just like let the niggas on my team who are a little bit more seasoned than me and better athletes than me, let me get them the ball like on some like shorter shit and do they magic. Like let me get Tyreek on a motherfucking 10-yard slant, whatever the fuck I gotta do to get this nigga going. I think he just tried to do too much. Let me get a deep ass like 40-yard bomb for a touchdown, and it's like it's not there, my nigga.
Yeah, no, he missed 3 or 4, wide open catches, just overthrowing it and being a little bit too eager.
Yeah.
If he would have got even one more of those, then that game would have been won. So
you see it in the past,
despite his defense giving it up like hoes.
So
you see it in the past where he because in the second half, the same play he missed to Hunt that he made in the second half, it was the same play. Pretty much, it was the same play except for like Hunt was like the inside receiver.
Oh, right there, he hit him in the second half. Yeah.
But in the second half, he was the outside receiver, but it's pretty much the same throw.
Thing. Yeah.
Same throw. But he made it like on target, no problem. But it's like you can see it's like you could tell he was trying to do too much in that first half.
And because his defense is so bad, his margin of error is very small.
But I hate saying that the defense is so bad when them niggas have been playing so good the last 2 games. I hate saying that, but they are. They haven't been like horrible, my nigga.
Who? The defense?
Yeah.
You might want to check the stats again, brother.
We can check the stats. So the same.
How many yards did Tom Brady have? And how many touchdowns?
I get what you're saying, but it's the same defense where them niggas was up, 30 points against Pittsburgh?
Mm-hmm.
And then
what did they do?
It became a tight game. But I'm saying,
right.
But hold on. Give me a second though.
The game is 4 quarters, brother.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's 4 quarters, but it's the same defense where Tom Brady. What was the score going at halftime? That still gave us a chance. So I'm saying the last 2 games
still terrible. Now, see, you're basing it upon how good the offense is.
The offense, nigga, but the defense still has to get certain stops to make the offense be good. The defense still has to get certain stops at critical points.
The defense is historically bad.
No,
no. They are on pace to be the worst defense in NFL history.
The last 2 games, they've been better. They've been good or better. Overall, historically, they've been bad. But I'm saying that's why I said specifically the last 2 games they've been good.
They have not been good.
The game before I forgot who it was. The game before the Patriots game, they forced like 3 or 4 turnovers, didn't they?
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
But
Bortles
still had like 400 yards passing. That's not good.
But yards
passing, but
points.
400 yards passing.
The more yards you're giving up, the more chances you're giving for the offense to score.
James, tell me
all that.
Blake Bortles is a bad quarterback, so he was giving it up, but everybody's not going to.
All I will tell you is, in this day and age, James, all I'm saying, in this day and age of the NFL defense, tell me a quarterback that's not at least getting at least 200 yards passing in the game.
I'd be happy with 200 yards. That's great.
But I'm saying
Giving him 400 plus.
But nigga, that's the bottom barrel. You talking about who? Brady? You talking about Brady getting 400 yards passing?
He's not the only one. No, they've given up. They've given up at least.
Big Ben got 400 yards passing.
They're giving up at least 350 to every quarterback they've faced, haven't they?
That's nigga. The average for matter of fact.
No, the average. Don't tell me the average. 350
quarterback. This year, show me the average for an NFL quarterback. Nigga, it's a passing league.
What's the average for? What's the average? What's the average passing yards per game for an NFL quarterback?
Keep talking. I'll find it for you.
I'm serious. Well, I mean, because
keep talking. I'm not mean.
They're still like number 32 in defense. So I mean, what are you talking about? They're good.
I'm not saying they're good. I said the last two. I said the last two games they've been good.
No, they haven't been.
I'll tell you. Let me say this.
Quarterback that gave up two interceptions, a chance to win a game. You actually won the game. What are you talking about?
Y'all remember the defense that the Rams had back when they won the Super Bowl?
Top 10 defense.
Say again.
Top 10 defense.
They gave up a lot. They gave up a lot. They
top
were
10 defense in the best pass rush in the league.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying to you that the offense put so much pressure on people that their defense could focus on one dimension because the other team is gonna have to pass to keep up with them. They didn't have to worry about stopping the run. All they did was pin their ears back, go after the quarterback. So yes, they got some sacks, and yes, they hurried some passes.
I have to pass them.
They get some sacks. They had the most sacks in the league.
The offense made that defense better. And what I'm saying to you is, as they continue,
and it's not working in this case.
I'd say it did in the Jacksonville game.
One game. And they still almost gave that up.
I like how James's thinking process hasn't changed to a league that's all pass happy. I love it though.
I mean, I'm still waiting. Like I'm still waiting to see what's
my phone is loading right now.
I want to know.
Well, I got the stats up right now.
2018. So we can't go 50 because that means that people are starting. Let's stop at 24. So at 24, right now in 2018, the 24th quarterback is at 298 yards a game. The top quarterback is at 338 yards a game. And that would be Big Ben, Aaron Rodgers.
Right. And the Chiefs looks like the Chiefs are giving up 340 per game.
It's the average. The average, nigga.
That is the average. They're giving up 340 a game. That's more than the best quarterback in the league is average.
But what I'm saying is the top 10 quarterbacks in the league are getting 300 yards average per game. Average, nigga. So I'm saying it's a passing league. So you gotta let all that shit go, my nigga.
Well, then they're still ranked at the bottom. So So how are they good when they're still ranked at the bottom? How are they good?
Like Joe said, you're going against a passing offense who puts up fucking 40, who's averaging 25 points. 25.
What about rushing yards? Because they're giving up a ton of rushing yards a game too. I mean, you saw who were those no names? Who were those no names for New England that were busting off 15-yard runs consistently?
The same niggas that bust off 15-yard runs as everybody else?
No, they weren't. No, they don't.
They don't?
No, they don't.
They don't?
They don't.
Because they're interchangeable because New England has like 5 running backs that will start on the other team?
What? Right.
They wouldn't?
No, the running game not there.
Oh, that's the reason why they leave New England and get high contracts because everybody's Okay, you're right, my nigga. It's not a historical fact, but you're right.
So New England's running backs start on any other team?
They tend to leave there and get pretty high contracts and turn to shit in other teams, yeah.
Who?
What's Blount? Didn't he get a nice little contract? Then got hurt? LeBlanc? Blount? Whatever the fuck that nigga's name is?
Matt LeBlanc.
LeGarrette Blunt.
LeGarrette Blunt.
Garrett
Oh,
Blunt.
LeGarrette Blunt.
He said
Yeah.
Matt
This
LeBlanc.
fat ass didn't leave there. Now, my bad. I don't know the nigga's name because he's irrelevant.
Because he's trash like everybody else.
He's trash, but he had a fucking decent year. At motherfucking New England left.
He's got like 3 Super Bowl rings.
Man, the runs that they were
Hold on,
giving on Sunday,
he got
the
3
runs
rings.
they were giving up on Sundays were not decent runs. They were
Dog, you're
decent
fucking
runs are like 5 or 6 yards. They're giving up 15-yard runs on a regular basis.
The narrative keeps changing.
Gaping
Go
holes.
from passing to run. Next thing you're gonna be telling me how old
I
they.
don't know how. The Chiefs
How old
get-
how old they mama?
That's all I'm
How
saying.
old- What's the average age they mamas, nigga? That's gonna be your next stat.
No, because that has nothing to do with football.
Exactly, nigga. But all I'm saying is, your whatever the goal or metric that you want keeps changing.
No, it doesn't.
It
I
does.
expect them not to give up crazy amounts of yards and be bottom of the
Nigga,
league in every category.
Everybody's giving up fucking
No, they're
300
not.
plus
Because
yards
if-
a game.
If that was true, then everybody would be tied for number one. But they're not.
So wait a
They're
minute.
bottom.
So if everybody's giving up 300 plus yards a game, but we give up 302 plus yards a game, when we be at the bottom?
Actually, okay, let's do this.
I'm just saying.
Check how many yards per game total the Chiefs are giving up at number 32, and then check
Why don't you check
number
it?
31 and see what the gap is.
Matter of fact, why don't you check it? Because I
See what
checked.
the gap is. The gap is probably about 50 or 60
Why
yards
don't-
per game between them and the next lowest.
James, the keyboards on your motherfucking computer work. You check it, because I checked the other passing thing, and it wasn't good enough for you. So then you went to running. You checked the motherfucking match.
So what you're saying about rushing? So
your keyboards work the same as my keyboards work, nigga.
So the Chiefs are the Chiefs are rushing the Chiefs are rushing 112 yards per game. The opponents are rushing 127, 128.
No, the Chiefs are rushing.
No, that's not what I want to know.
That's
I'm looking at defense.
You want to know something that fits his
I'm talking
narrative?
about total defense.
Agenda.
No, these are real stats.
But nigga, but the bottom line is, I said the last 2 games, nigga, you win some fucking thing
They're still
about.
bad. They're still bad.
The last 2 games, they did enough to keep the team in. 'Cause if they were so horrible, we never would have had even a chance to fucking win the New England game, my nigga.
No, the only reason you had a chance to win in New England game is because you have a stud at a historically good quarterback.
The stud that you were saying.
No. Tell
you
me this.
trash.
Okay, no. Since she just saying, you think Alex Smith would have brought them back in that game?
Nigga, who said that?
Alex Smith beat him.
Oh,
No.
Hey, shut up, Joe. Joe, those are facts. Those are facts, Joe.
and
Shut
and
up. James don't want to hear about that.
and the Chiefs are the only ones to score over 40 points.
If Alex Smith
James,
was that far
it's
behind
a
in the
different
game,
situation. It's
Never
a
mind.
different situation.
Never mind.
It was a bigger football field when Patrick Mahomes played him, Joe.
It's not.
That was.
It was a 120-yard field.
Okay, just
by
answer this.
70.
And just shut up for a second.
What was different, my nigga?
Wait, stop. Just stop. We just answer this question. In the game you're referring to last year, how far behind were the Chiefs ever in that game? Did they have to come back in that game?
They won. I don't know. I don't know, nigga. They won. Nigga, what does that? What does that matter?
It does matter. I said my original question was, do you think Alex Smith would have been able to come back from the deficit?
And James,
that kind of deficit. And
and
you
James
know the
answers
answer is no. That's why you don't want to answer.
If that's the point, James, that's your point. Is I would say Alex Smith was such a better quarterback, he never would have been behind.
Never got the deficit. Remember, Mahomes threw
You're
that
not
pick.
making your point, my nigga.
Alex Smith doesn't
Remember
play
Mahomes threw that pick.
defense.
Now hold on. Remember Mahomes threw that pick that put the Patriots right there, like on a 6-yard line. Alex Smith doesn't throw that pick.
That is true.
Alex Smith doesn't throw that pick because he's checking down. He never scores enough points to be in the game.
He doesn't throw the pick, though.
He did that game. He did when he beat the Patriots.
He doesn't throw the pick. That's the point. But I agree with you. Patrick Mahomes is a much
and they
better
scored 40
quarterback.
points plus. They scored because the stat was that the Patriots had never. There's 3 times in the last 5 years where a team has put up 40 on them, and all 3 of those were the Chiefs. So one of those was Patrick Mahomes in the L. The other 2 were Chiefs wins, where Alex Smith put up 40 on the pass.
And Patrick Mahomes lost because
I don't know.
It's the same nigga. Bob Sutton was there.
I don't know.
Because he threw that pick in the first half. I don't know. Tell me more. I don't know.
Bob Sutton.
So that. Wait a minute. So that pick was worth 43 points.
Dude, they got the same defense.
That pick. It is not the same defense. That is not the same defense.
It's not. How not?
It's not the same defense.
They were still bad last year, nigga.
Marcus Peters.
That's it.
Marcus Peters just shuts down the whole side of the field.
And they were still giving them how many yards passing? My nigga,
how many points they give it? I don't know how many points. So you're saying this defense is the same as last year's defense?
I'm not saying, nigga.
That's what you just said.
No, my initial point.
That's what you just said. Come on, man. If you're gonna argue honestly.
Could you remind them what I said? All I said was the last 2 games they've been good. That's all I said, nigga. They've done enough to keep them in the game. That's it. That's all I said, which is a fact. You can look at all.
That's not a fact. 43 points is not good defense.
He said in the game. He said they've been in the game.
They've been in the game.
That's not good defense.
They kept in the game.
That's not good defense.
When Patrick
Mahomes, not good defense.
When Patrick Mahomes was throwing the ball around and having turnovers, which he did in the Jacksonville game also. Let's not forget his first 2 picks came motherfucking last week. They still did what they had to do. And true, it was Bortles, nigga, but they still did what they had to do as a shitty defense. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry to tell you that.
You just said how's a shitty defense good? You just said they're a shitty defense. Now they're good. Which is gonna be? Are they shitty or are they good?
No, nigga, you want to make it stop.
Which one is it? Make a decision.
Make a decision. My bad. A shitty defense did good the last 2 weeks since you want to be a
shitty defense was not quite as shitty. Say that. I accept that.
Huh?
A shitty defense was not quite as shitty as they usually are. I'll accept that answer.
That's definitely what I said.
No, you said they were good. They weren't good.
The last 2 weeks they have been good.
They're not good. They haven't been good all year.
Supposed to be the golden boy.
They just didn't suck as much as they sucked before. But they still give a 43 points.
Yeah, I kind of gotta go with that one.
Yeah, though they've been bottom ranked the whole season though.
I'm saying,
but now when your 2 best players are off the field.
Thank you. And what they do that with, Joe? They have a nigga. They have a backup nigga. They had a nigga that was the backup receiver playing safety.
Yep,
that's true.
Once again, as I said, take it all in account. They did good. I don't know what you want to tell me. As a nigga that played defense, I'm out there with like a fucking skeleton crew, and I'm on the sideline watching our golden boy throw a pick on the fucking 6-yard line. Wow, thank you.
And this is what I'm saying to you.
So the bar's low, basically, and that's why you're saying they're doing good.
If we are offensively focused, if we spend our money on this team on the offense. Hold on. If we spend our money on the offense, we can't have a half like the offense had.
I hear you, Joe. Hold on one second though. Hold on one second. I'm looking at these rankings, and starting at number 8. Number 8. No, keep going, Frank. That's still 3. No, go. I want you to go from when it drops to under 300 as far as like defense giving up passing yards. Keep going down. That's number 5.
Number 5, the Redskins. No. Those are scrimmage plays. Those are scrimmage plays.
Yards per game. The Jacksonville Jaguars, my nigga, which we herald as this epitome of defense that, they giving up 300 points a game, 300 yards a game, my nigga.
Total yards.
I'm just saying, dog.
Total yards.
I'm just, nigga. All I'm saying is
total yards.
All I'm
talking
saying
about pass.
So hold on. 300, 360, 315. Go down to the Chiefs.
468 though.
Right. Big difference.
Even then, so 378.
That's like 2 touchdowns.
So hold on. Before the Chiefs played Denver, what would you say? Good defense?
No, it's like 2 yards
Denver?
per. 2
Would you
yards
say-
per
would
more
you
per
say
play.
Denver
Though.
gave up was a good defense with a bad quarterback?
What? Nah, not really.
No, nigga, Denver, nigga, you was like, nigga, nah, that's the gender base. I'm not gonna listen to you right now.
Not really. Not this year.
They-
Denver's defense.
Denver right there.
358.
They're decent. They're not what they were.
Hey, Frank, go up top. Let's go to passing yards. I'm gonna go to passing yards.
Uh,
Where we at? Yards per game. No, you go over here to where it says yards per game.
oh wait. Oh, you want?
I want to see these stats, my nigga. Cause
You want defense or offense?
I want to see what the defense. What are they giving up?
They trash, man. Just what you trying to defend them.
I
They
know.
trash.
I already said they trash.
They're the worst in the league, man.
I said was the
They are
last.
the worst. They historically bad. They're gonna go down in history as the worst
No,
defense ever, probably.
You're stuck on overall. All I said was the last 2 games. The last 2 games, our quarterback didn't show up the first half. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
He didn't
That's
get
what I'm-
blanked, though.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. All
I
I'm
think
saying is
there's
the
a
last 2
formula- I think
games,
there's a
our
formula
quarterback
where
didn't
the
show up the
defense-
second half. And our trash ass, if you want me to say trash, that's fine. Whatever verb or noun or whatever the fuck you need me to say. Our trash ass.
It doesn't matter what you call them a bad defense. It's a bad defense.
Oh, so you
That's
mean
it.
so you mean that one?
If they were just a middle of the road
Hey,
defense,
hey, Frank. Hey, not Frank. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Did our defense score before our quarterback did against Jacksonville?
I believe they did. I know they put points up. I don't remember what the order was. I know they put points up.
Did he even pass? He never passed. Matter of fact, our defense had more touchdowns than our passing quarterback did that game, I believe. Well, he ran one in. He ran one in.
I don't know if I'm gonna go that.
Right, you better not go down that road.
No, he ran one
Go
in.
down that road, man.
Against Jacksonville. No, hold on. Against Jacksonville, he did not have a passing touchdown.
Okay.
He did not.
Yeah, how many touchdowns?
No. He ran one. He ran one in. Kareem Hunt ran one in. Our defense got one, and the rest were field goals, my nigga. Against Jacksonville. That trash ass defense, special teams, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The defense had one. He ran one in. Oh, hey, beauty. Make my nigga happy. I love it. I love black people being happy. My bad. Our defense had one. Kareem Hunt ran one in. Patrick Mahomes ran one in. And the rest of field goals. That's 30 points, my nigga. We had 3 field goals.
Where I'm at is this. I think
me and Joe agree, but James was like on the agenda. And don't get me wrong.
I know the agenda. I'm just telling you like it is.
I hate our defense. I want
box. Terrible, man. If the defense was, the thing is, we don't even need them to be great. We just need them to be average, and they can't do that.
But I think they can. I think they can.
If they be number 19
Against the Patriots, we showed that we need them to be great because our quarterback might not show up sometimes in the first half.
He scored 40 points.
Did he? Because the special teams got a couple field goals there.
Okay, you saw 33.
No, was it 2 or 3 field goals?
And there was a hell of a run back too.
I'm giving the special teams the credit for the run back. The offense scored. If you take that away, the offense scored 33 points.
So at halftime, what was the score?
It doesn't matter what the score was at halftime.
It does matter.
It matters what the final score is.
It does matter because that means somebody has.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter because somebody.
It does not matter. What was the final score? How many points did your offense score the entire game? So what, the points in the third and fourth quarter don't count? No, they go on the board. The game doesn't end at halftime. The game ends after the fourth quarter. What you're saying, there's no but. There's no but.
Oh my god! If the team is supposed to be offensive minded, right? You got to score. Right?
That's where you spent your money.
You got to score, right?
They did.
We can't get field goals. You got to score, right?
Yeah, and they did. They scored touchdowns when it counted.
Yeah. And did the defense at any point in time keep the New England Patriots out of the end zone? They making them kick field goals too?
They ain't making
in the third quarter. In the third quarter.
This is the only stat you need. This is actually, this is the only stat you really need.
Only there's account. Okay.
No. This is the only stat you really need to know. How many times?
Hey, third quarter.
They punt in that game.
Oh, so in the third quarter when New England only got 6 points.
How many times did they punt in the game?
Here we go.
They got a turnover.
How many times
they got a turnover
in the game?
Right here, look.
Turnover.
Nobody wants to answer that question.
They got a turnover.
I can't hear you.
How many times
what?
do we punt in the game?
A turnover is better than a punt.
Yes, sir. So, you saying how many times that? So, but also how many times they go for it on fourth down and didn't get it? Is a better answer, a better question.
No, how many times?
Damn, I'm saying the Patriots score a lot though. Look at that.
I'm saying how many times did New England go on fourth down and didn't get it?
Look at that. Turnover on downs, field goal, touchdown.
Yeah, they didn't
field goal, fumble. There was a turnover right there in the third quarter. Field goal, touchdown, field goal. No, they didn't stop them though.
They did right.
And I said that turnover was a coverage sack. That turnover was Brady didn't have nowhere to go with the ball.
That fumble
to the guy. Yeah.
But go back up top, Frank. That part where New England only scored 3 points in the quarter.
Yeah, right there.
So the defense had to be doing something.
Well, what happened? Let's see because these are all the drives right here in the third quarter.
Going back to the top again and let's see something else.
Mm-hmm.
And how many points in the fourth quarter?
On the back end,
how many points in the fourth quarter? 16.
Yeah,
that's a killer.
Yeah, but how many points?
If your defense is getting 16 points,
but our offensive-minded team only got 9 points in fucking 2 quarters, nigga.
2 quarters, bro.
Fourth quarter is where the game.
No, mama, nigga. But if all
it's
quarters
a team, it's a team.
Quarters, you can't have it the same way. If all quarters counts, our offensive-minded team with all these juggernauts and all this fucking trickery and dickery got 9 points in the fucking first half.
And here's my thing. The defense and the offense play off of each other. If the offense is putting pressure on the opposite team, that takes away half of what the Patriots can do. If they are up in that game.
Hey Joe. Hold on, Joe. You mean if we only get 9 points in the first half, could that mean the defense is on the field for a long time?
The defense is on the field for a long time, and they got to look out for a whole bunch of options because the whole playbook is available to the Patriots. If we are up in the game,
passing and running accounts in this,
exactly.
Y'all reaching. Y'all gonna blame the offense for the defense.
Dude, that's
the defense is bad play. That's
fucking coaching, man. That's sports, bro.
That's reaching.
We ain't even got to reach though, my nigga. Where was this offensive-minded team at when they got 9 points in the fucking first half?
Let's check the stats for the year.
Right here. Let's see
how many. Let's see how many. The Chiefs are because she's talking about the Chiefs' offense is so bad. Let's check the numbers for the Chiefs' offense.
They were bad.
Dog. You said that. You said they were. You said they were trash in the first half. So you're applying to their bad defense.
For this game, my nigga. For this game. But also the same point. But also
still tell some story.
Look at. Hey, you know, matter of fact, go back to the Pittsburgh game when it was what. 30-something or 20-something to like 3 in the first half. Was the defense that bad then?
The defense is overall. There's spurts. It's just gonna have spurts where it's okay.
Nigga,
it might have a series. It's gonna have a series here and there where it's okay.
Okay.
But overall, and that's what counts. You want to cherry pick for this defense.
I'm not
You're cherry picking for the defense. Exactly what you're doing. You're cherry picking your moments.
You understand that I don't have an agenda. All I said was.
Oh, you definitely have an agenda. Don't.
No, I don't. All I said was the last.
At least be honest.
I don't. I hate Bob Sutton, and you can go back to all my Facebook posts.
Stop trying to cover for him then.
All I said was the last two defenses. I said the last 2 games they've been good. I'm sorry.
And I just can't accept that. I just can't.
That's fine. You ain't got to accept it. The stats prove it.
The stats don't prove a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're just gonna have to disagree.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree on this.
All I would say is that one quarter where they had them 3 points. I don't know. And our world breaking phenomenal can't be stopped offense got 9 points in the first half.
You sound ridiculous saying that. Considering what this offense has done all year.
Who said it was done? I never said it was done. You you sound Republican. You sound very Republicanist right now, my nigga.
No. I didn't say that. Considering what this offense has done all year. That statement you made sounds ridiculous.
I could take it out of context and read our Facebook. I could take it out of context and read our Facebook message when I'm the only nigga in the group saying he fine and y'all like, oh, he done. And we all know it's a joke, but I'm saying I could take it out of context. I'm just saying. The one nigga in the group is like, my home's going fine, we good. I'm just saying.
Hey, we've been on here for a long time now.
Shut up, nigga. Your state ain't got no good team. Shut up.
We can move on to the white folks.
Oh, we gonna do that?
What?
All right, we can finish off with that then.
White folks calling the police.
Yeah, let me stop. I'm in this hotel room. They might fucking call the police on me right now. There's a nigga up there. He's obviously arguing with somebody right now. Nah, it's all love. It's like I think this nigga's just like all of us have been, except for Frank, been burned by Kansas City. So we all trying to get ready for the fucking playoffs where we all gonna be at home with our dicks hard and just.
Hey, hold on. I've been here for a decade, bro.
Huh?
I've been here for a decade.
I'm not gonna be delusional about this defense, and
no, I'm not
thinking that they gonna.
I am on record as saying that the like when niggas is like my home, like you listen to the last podcast.
This defense, because if something happens real bad,
I'm on record saying
like
that
you beat by the Cardinals or something like that.
No, I'm on record saying the only thing I ever worry about was his defense. I mean, when niggas is like my home, we never should have gave away Alex. I know that was garbage. I'm saying no one on here ever said that, but I like some of these fucking Facebook added me too, and I'm like, y'all have seen this nigga play in college, right? Y'all have seen him play, and like outside of like Andy Reid's decision making process, he has a track record of being pretty good with quarterbacks. So I'm like, a nigga that's offensive minded, true. Sometimes I don't know what he's thinking, but he has a track record. You give him a quarterback that's smart, has a good arm, and can get out of the pocket when he needs to.
He can do something with it.
Yeah, I mean, niggas, you can hate on McNabb all you want, and true, he did bitch up and became a hoe in the Super Bowl. But outside of that, yeah, him and that nigga Andy Reid was doing some things over there in motherfucking Philadelphia.
With no receivers.
With no receivers.
They had horrible receivers, and they were still scoring.
Yeah.
They was coming. Man, McNabb was doing comebacks and everything else. I'm like, how are you doing this with these cats?
And I like I said, I get the hate because you got T.O. out there with a broken leg who did ball with a broken leg in the Super Bowl. And then Donovan Nabb, he did hoe up. He got that limit.
He threw a couple of real bad picks there.
Yeah. Hey,
but I also blame them switching to like the cover 2 defense too.
That too, but I said, but like I won't argue that much with niggas. I'm like, I get it. Donovan McNabb did get some lemon booty in the Super Bowl, but outside of that, which is a big outside of that, Andy Reid has a track record like making good quarterbacks who come from college who are able to do it. I don't need you to run around. I don't need you to fucking get 30 yards with your leg. I just need you to be able to extend the play. He has been pretty good with those fucking type of quarterbacks.
Yeah, no, my issue is definitely not with the offense.
Huh?
I said my issue is definitely not with the offense.
Yeah.
And I would if I didn't, I would be encouraged more if I felt like Eric Berry and Justin Houston were going to come back and be productive. But I don't even know if Eric Berry's going to come back at all, and I just don't know if Justin Houston has it in him anymore. So I'm not really encouraged that there's any help coming for them.
I'm still mad they got rid of Peter, so I ain't.
Yeah.
It's calculated. It was a calculated move, though.
Yeah, you got the like we said before. Or ain't gonna lie. Why should
Clark
I'm white
was
fan?
trying to keep his big money season ticket holders happy and shit.
Yeah, our white fan base.
Right, yeah.
The same motherfuckers why we ain't got no motherfucking basketball team as fucking
They were getting angry letters and whatnot, and they had to get rid of them.
Like, hey, we don't need a basketball team. Let's get a hockey team. Nigga, what? We could have had we could have had the OKC Thunder here, but that's water under the bridge, my nigga. All
right.
Anyway, moving on. So what's up next? We got life and parenting. Let's say that for another show.
Well, it's the white folks, but we could leave that one for another show.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going back through the messages. What about that duck boat, man?
Yeah, do we want to tackle that now? I'm gonna say 100. I'm fucked with.
Way.
Oh, fucking with black people.
Yeah, I'm.
Shout out to Rod and Karen.
Yeah,
it's 100%. Like what they have on their show, they got a little thing where a segment where it's like fucking with black people, and on a rating of 0 to 100 in segments of 25, how much do you think black folks are being fucked with? It's 100. Because if there was a family of white folks that drive on that motherfucking boat,
they wouldn't have pulled that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say that with a caveat of that.
For context. So,
let go, Joe. Yeah.
Right. So, I'm trying to remember the story, but like, duck boat is basically this amphibious vehicle.
Yeah.
And so down in Branson, I was down there a couple of years ago. I saw him. We didn't get on him though, but it's a little truck that they would drive out onto the lake, and it would go out and start floating, whatever. But apparently, the company put the boat out on the lake, and a whole bunch of people were on there, and a storm came, and the ship started taking on water, and it drowned, and it took out a whole bunch of people, but especially there's like one survivor. Her name is Tia Coleman, who her whole family was taken out in this thing, and part of it was the canopy was on there. The canopy wouldn't allow the people to get out, and so she lost her whole family over this. I mean, like I couldn't imagine escaping from a tragedy like that, and your babies are at the bottom of the lake. I mean, that's just crazy. And so I think
Joe, can I add to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't forget, like, I think this same company had been under numerous investigations in the past. It's for like safety and other shit like that.
Yeah. Well, I would say that one of the things that came up in the article was that the canopy situation. I think it was advised like in 2002 that they need to remove the canopies, probably for this reason. You know what I'm saying? So, so basically, but the crazy shit beyond all this tragedy happened, because that happened what, like a year ago, 2 years ago, I forget. But the crazy shit that's going on with it is that the company.
No, that was this year, my nigga.
Was it this year?
Yeah, July 19th.
Okay. So the crazy shit though was that they've dug into the law books, and they found precedent from like what, 1850?
1851 maritime law that allows vessel owners to try to avoid or limit legal damages.
And so basically, they could only, based on this 1850 law, they trying to say that we could only pay damages for the content of the value of the ship and the cargo that's on the ship.
But what they're saying is that the vessel was a total loss and has no current value.
That's crazy, man.
So basically, niggas have no value.
That's what it is. That's what it is. This woman's whole family being dead, there's no value to that at your expense.
And like, yeah, and the only reason why I remember it was this year, because I remember like when it kicked off, I had just like, I don't know why I remember I had just like joined the gym. I was at Planet fucking Fitness on the treadmill running, and they had all these cameras in this black woman's face, talking about how, because I think she was just talking about, like how she was trying to save her family and like somebody else, and like she couldn't grab them, and she was trying to get to them, and nigga, it was just so like I think I had to stop my workout, bro, because it was just so heartbreaking, dog, and like. And I'm like, oh, and like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, she don't get some, because like all this other shit came out where they had been investigated by the state and they shouldn't have been operating, like you said, the canopy shit. I'm like, you know what? I mean, I'm saying like that, but hopefully she gets some money that don't bring back me your family. And to read this shit, my nigga, it's like, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Some fucking law from 1850 maritime
I
law.
I don't think it's gonna stand up in court though.
Go ahead, my bad, James.
No, I don't think it's gonna stand up in court though.
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't think that.
I hope not.
I think basically just because that is taking into account like actual cargo, like not a cargo and human being, not the same thing.
No,
So
no.
I think,
Back in the 1850s, it was.
I doubt if a judge lets that slide.
No, I hear what you're saying, James, but I think to me like the audacity to equate, but like you go like the history of how niggas.
They don't want to pay.
Yeah, they don't want to pay, but like the
They don't want to
audacity.
pay. They don't want
to pay.
They're thinking about nothing else but the money, because they know that this is going to put the company under. They trying to save their company. They don't care about the people that died. They have no remorse, obviously. So what do we have to do to try to save our company? That's all we care about. So that's what they're doing. I get it. It's wrong. It's a horrible thing to do, but I know why they're doing it.
I mean, the firm they hired, the firm that they hired, they put in work right now. So, but I hope it doesn't stand in court, though. To be honest, and I hope a judge uses sound judgment on this. So I think it's kind of bullshit, though.
It might be Brett Kavanaugh, nigga. Who knows?
Oh my God, no.
They don't want it to go in front of him. He'll go with the duck buck company for sure.
But I guess one thing is this is not the civil suit, right? This is like the criminal or whatever.
Dude,
So she'll be able to do a civil suit then.
It's a civil suit, isn't it?
It's gotta be civil because they talking money. But dude, 11 members of an Indiana family. This black woman, Tia, I forgot her first and last name.
Tia Coleman.
11 members of an Indiana family, including several children, were aboard the duck boat. Yep. 9 of them died in the incident. You had 11 family members on this boat, and 9 of them died. And then they trying to feed you the shit sandwich, saying we only limited to the cargo that was on the boat in terms of what we could pay out. I mean, that shit's
it's low down. It's foul. It's foul.
Like niggas should. I mean, shut the business down, regardless, just for that. For making
nobody should ever be able to. Yeah, that business should never be able to operate again.
Mm-mm.
I'd be surprised if anybody's using them anymore anywhere.
Yeah, so fucking go to where it's Slitterbine. You know what I'm saying?
Are there civil suits on the federal level? I'm just asking. I don't know.
I don't have an answer to that. I put it this way. I think yes. I think there are. I think you can have a civil case between let's say you have a plaintiff from Kansas and Missouri. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that would be a federal jurisdiction would apply there because you have citizens of 2 different states. But the federal courts are going to try to clear their docket, and they'll probably pass it down to the lowest court possible. So if a state court can lay claim to that case, they will push that down to the state court. Right. Yeah. But there can be federal civil cases in the federal jurisdiction. Yeah.
Well, right here it says the Coast Guard send the case or the report to the federal.
Yeah, because like I said, this is an Indiana family. So it happened in Branson, Missouri, but it's an Indiana. I mean, there were several families on the boat,
Right.
but this is like the one that kind of.
Oh, look, no, it is a possible criminal case to the federal investigators.
Well, right now I think it is civil. Where I'm looking right now is a duck boat operator in Branson as judge toss out civil lawsuit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they find that they were in violation of several codes, or they knew about the storm and went out anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's criminal.
Criminal negligence.
Criminal negligence. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, if they can prove that, you got to prove that.
Right.
Well, the Coast Guard's already here sending out the probe, and they're saying that I can't. They say that I can't confirm that the Coast Guard referred this matter to the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Western District of Missouri to consider a potential criminal investigation and federal prosecution. Wow. So there's a criminal and a law and a civil going on at the same time. Looks like.
Could be.
Wow.
Could be.
I think there's automatic negligence because they didn't require the passengers to wear life vests.
That too. I knew that part of it.
Well, do they do that on ferries as well?
I feel like they do.
I've never been on a commercial boat ride of any kind where they didn't require you to wear a life vest.
Yeah.
I've been on ferries that I haven't been.
I think ferries is a little different.
Oh, you talking about a big? Yeah. Oh no. This is not a ferry, man. This is different.
Yeah, it's like a truck. It's like
this is small, man. It's compared to a ferry. You talking about?
It's like a little bus. It's like a bus.
No, I know.
Hey Frank, you know the little.
No, I know what it is. I just wonder what they're classifying it as. If they're considering it as a vessel, in this case, and not an attraction ride type of thing. Because just like if you're on a cruise ship,
it's not the same as you get on the ferry for your car, my nigga.
No. Even a ferry, like if you go to Seattle or if you go to New York and you get on a ferry, you don't have to wear a life jacket.
It's not the same.
Well, no, I mean,
I don't know. The Staten Island ferry is huge. You know what I'm saying?
If the Staten, it's going to take a long time for the Staten Island ferry to sink, so they would have a lot more time to try to save people and I bet you there's still life vests on board. Like that.
Well, the life vests.
Right. Exactly. Like on a cruise ship. If a cruise ship starts sinking, you're gonna have time, so you're not gonna have to wear life vests at all times. And something like this, your time between taking on water and sinking is very short. That's why you need life vests.
I'll be interested to see what they classify it as then. Because if they're saying it's a vessel, you're right. I wonder what codes they have to follow.
I don't know. It's called a duck boat.
I'm sure that you're supposed to have life vests on that bad boy.
Not a duck ferry, not a duck ship, not a duck cruise.
And it was a death trap because you couldn't take the top off. You couldn't get out. That should be enough right there. You rolled us out in a death trap.
Damn real.
For money, just because you want to get paid.
And don't want to pay back.
Right, they don't want to give it back.
It's basically a small bus they turn into a boat.
Mm-hmm.
That just sounds like a bad idea, really.
My bad. I ain't been laughing at that, but
that just sounds like you did what? No, I passed.
Oh well, look at this.
I got this bus that go underwater.
We saw the mugs in 2014. I was like, I passed. I don't want to. We good.
Ain't that when the little special kids the seatbelts go on? Yeah. We turned it into a boat. Y'all want to get on?
It's horrible, nigga. They died, bro.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Yeah, that shit's horrible, bro. Nigga, so we took the little span bus and turned that bitch into a nigga, we put some fucking pontoons on that bitch. You want to ride? Meet me.
Nigga, it's not even pontoon, nigga. We tied some of them noodles that you give your kids to at the pool to the side of the bus. Yeah,
Nigga, we blew up a motherfucking inner tube on that bitch. That's horrible, bro.
Actually, we tied the life vest and we should have gave it out to the side of the wheels.
We floating on.
We float, nigga. What we gonna do?
That's horrible, man.
Oh my God! I hate that you made me laugh at that.
Well, on this
I
one,
hate you, Joe. I hate you.
Frank is over here like really checking into this life vest thing.
well, no, I mean, because
He is working hard to find the information.
well, no, it says on here on a vessel, children under 13 must wear appropriate Coast Guard approved, basically life jackets, unless they are below decks or enclosed cabins.
Yeah, below
And
deck.
and then
Below
then
deck
they
on
have to adopt the state law, and that one supersedes that.
I don't know what you just said.
Okay.
It turned a small bus into a boat for you.
Yeah, and they died. And now they trying to act like they like just some crates full of crackers or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I'm glad we didn't have a mental health segment on
No,
that.
all right, y'all.
We just laughed about niggas dying on the boat.
Y'all laugh, not me. Me and James stay quiet.
I didn't laugh
Hey,
about
James
people
is-
dying
James
on
is-
the boat.
It's like
I'm not laughing.
this was like a mini Titanic and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing about the concept of trying to make a fucking duck boat to begin with. Like who the fuck?
That's
who the
what-
fuck was? Who the fuck
Right.
was fucking
That's
with
when
you?
that's
Nigga,
when
put
the,
the
that's
fucking
when
bus-
that's when the old black
And
man
I-
jumps out. Don't do
No.
that.
Well, you know what? Actually,
that ain't gonna go how you want.
Right.
hey,
But you
know
can't
what?
even say that now because 9 of them died.
I'm about to say because like it's probably like at least 3 old black men died.
Yeah.
Damn,
They
my
tried
bad.
to jump out, but
Hey, Frank, you beat me too. I about to say I want to say that, but you know there was at least one old black man that was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And my bad.
do this. Gotta get you fired.
Hold on, pause, nigga. Nobody say nothing else. This nigga Roger ain't shit. This nigga said it was an old man on the boat.
My bad. I couldn't help it. I ain't never gonna be shit.
Every man that I stay calm, I didn't laugh at this at all.
Shout out to my tattoo can't uncover right now.
Yo, it just got hot over here, bro.
Oh, my bad. That nigga fucked him up, dog. That nigga fucked him up. They fucking the curve of a black folk. Cause you know, there's gonna be some nigga be like, well, you know, never do that. There'll be some white man be like, well, you know, a lot of niggas die on that short bus duck boat tragedy, nigga.
So you gotta cut it. Sometimes we gotta save you from your own vice, dog.
Hey,
Somebody turn off that nigga's mic.
Come on.
It's done.
Come on, Frank. Keep control of the show, Frank.
Hey, I'm only controlling my own mute button.
Take some control, man. Show's going off the rail.
my bad.
Hey.
My bad.
Hey, wait.
Oh, my bad.
Somebody fuck.
Dude,
Somebody farted.
I
Did you hear
just
that?
threw my mouth, bro. I was through my mouth laughing at shit. Oh, man.
All right, y'all. Let's go. All right. It's time, though. It's time.
It's been time.
Who's going next?
No,
We gotta-
ain't nothing next.
We gotta get off.
We gotta either
Like that white man.
or wrap it up. One of the two.
Like that white man fell on top of that baby. You just gotta go. You got to the whole show.
Why you bring that up, man? All these spasms, don't even go down right now.
And then why he drag him? Who said that? Somebody dragged him like a sack of potatoes.
That's what I said.
James said it.
Like
He dragged that baby like that.
Like he was a little sack of potatoes. After you smashed him.
He was taking that baby.
Picked him up with some love. He
Nope.
just dragged him like, get over here.
He dead.
You ain't heard.
You gotta get a whole new white baby after that.
Man, you see that? You see the meme I put up there with the table collapsing?
But wait a minute, but I ain't shit. That perfectly new white baby dead. You fucking put up a meme of a table falling down, nigga.
All right, let's go. Let's wrap it up. Come on, let's go. Be done.
All right.
Okay, all right. So,
sorry, y'all. You know, wait. You know what? This is real talk, though. I think niggas laugh and fucking crying sometimes. But if you find, I don't know if Frank will mention it, but in the show note there'll be some. I just laugh at the family dying, and I gotta talk about this.
That's horrible. Horrible.
No, real. Niggas gotta laugh, keep from crying about the world, man. But in the show notes, you'll find some helpful sites and numbers if you or yours, your loved ones, yourself are dealing with some issues out there in the world, just whether it be mental health, whether it be suicide, homicide, safe place to hide, all kind of shit like that. Please go into the show notes. There will be Frank will be sure to add numbers, websites for you and yours if you need. And in that, in closing, I will start with the younger brother. Anything to say, Joe Jeff? Nigga, shut up.
that's terrible. That's terrible. Whoever did that is wrong.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do
The
it.
second time. Hey man, that's gotta be the name of the episode.
He was trying
Gargle.
I swear to God, that was me trying to say that old black man trying to tell we should do it. I told you niggas shouldn't be on this motherfucking duck boat.
Oh man, duck boat's not a good idea.
But real talk, in closing, anything to close out with, Joe?
Hey man, we just said enough, bro. We need to stop while we ahead, man.
What about you, James?
I want to say that the thoughts and statements on this podcast are not necessarily those of the Negroraguan Podcast or management. No discretion is advised.
Frank, the voice of reason today. Anything from you, my nigga?
I couldn't help it, bro. Couldn't help it. I couldn't keep control of this show.
Obviously.
You did try.
I'll do better. I'll be best. I'll be best.
No, hey y'all.
Be best.
You just gotta start muting Negroes if it get too bad. Like they do on what's that show on ESPN where they'll mute you? Get out of control.
God damn it.
Pardon the interruption. Around the horn.
They'll just mute you. You just get too outrageous.
That nigga Frank would have muted everybody.
Right.
Well,
It would have been red X's on everybody's screen.
Negative 19 points and shit.
Is that? Oh yeah, we be all being in negative.
Nigga, I'll be in the past, nigga. I'll be Martin at this point in time. All right, but as always.
No, but seriously, in closing,
Yeah.
I can't. I don't have nothing. I tried to say something wise or insightful. I got nothing.
This nigga
All
trying
I
to
can
be
think about is duck boats and old Negroes trying to save you and drowning in the process.
If the most oldest, wisest member of the show ain't got shit to say, We just needed to hit the motherfucking button and get the fuck up out of here.
There you go.
Hey, for real,
Coming out.
yeah.
God bless.
Real,
Good night.
hey, thank you, thank everyone. If you listen to the show right now, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. As always, I am the KC Stork, and my homeboy is
30 pieces of silver.
We
I
out.
told you he laughed. Hey, I told you he laughed.
We out.
I'm gonna edit this shit out.
And always enjoy the
Music.
The beat plug.